And I don't want no more love, I feel this poison. Late at night I can't sleep 'cause I hear voices telling me I'm too deep, we're trying to force it. Yeah, yeah. What up, RJ? What's the word, Brody? RJ been tapping in lately with me tough, man. I appreciate that. I really do, man. Even if a motherfucker just comes through and says, "What's up?" and leaves, that means more to me than anything. I swear to God. Especially the ones that don't come in here and hate and always got something negative to say. It goes to show something about them and their life. Like, not everybody's out here broke and miserable. As much as I like to think that, like, people are just broke and miserable and that's the reason, like, not everybody's like that. But, like, I get so much hate that I really feel like 90% of the world's just broke and miserable. And half the time I'm right. But yeah, I appreciate you for tapping in, man. Hell yeah. Y'all are the reason why I'm right here where I'm at right now. Nobody else, man. I don't care what nobody says, man. I give the people their credit for watching me and lifting my channel up like that, man, for real. Yeah, for real. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna end up meeting up with some people. Look, RJ, I be all over the place. I'm telling you, one day when I get over by your way and shit, I'll stop through. Even if you don't blow or nothing, that's cool. I'll still stop through and say what's up. Listen, they thought I wasn't a real person. I got people on here that I've met up with in real life. I'm one of them guys to where like I will meet up with people and just to say what's up, just to make them feel good because a lot of times people get the wrong image of me and they're looking at me like I'm somebody special and I'm nobody. Literally. Like hell, I met up with Frosty in Florida and he couldn't believe it. He thought I was playing with him the whole time. He's like, "Oh, you ain't gonna meet up, and all that shit." And I texted him the next day. I'm like, "Nah, bro, I'm meeting up. Like, I'm right here." It's one of them things where I help people out, man. I'll look out for people. If I'm in your city, let me know. I'll stop through. I swear I will. And go live just to show you and let you on there with me. Let people know, like, I'm a real person. And plus, RJ, you're pretty close to me, too. You ain't nothing but a couple hours. You're not even that. Or RJ, one of the more solid guys been watching. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm gonna start stepping on people, man. Start fucking meeting up with people and shit, and not on any bad shit. Just saying what's up to people and start like actually networking in real life. Like it's crazy when they see the people on my YouTube, but then when I meet up with them in real life and then they see them on the live, it hits totally different. You get what I mean? Because you're seeing people in my live that's commenting that are states away. But if you see me go live and I popped up RJ in the chat one day with me and we were like, "What's the word?" They'd be like, "What the fuck? How in the fuck did he do that?" They know each other. Like, and that's the type of shit I like. I like real life. Like, this shit's cool and all, but like, I want to show some people that are on my live that like, I'm going to come meet up and we'll get on the live together just to show the people like it's real life here. Like, just because you think you're on the internet, you got to remember that this is the United States, brother. We're all within fucking 8 hours away from each other, maybe 10. Hey, check this out. I'm in Kentucky. I drove all the way to Colorado before. It took me 18 hours. If I can go from one side of the country to the other in 18 hours, it just goes to show how small the U.S. is. Brother, anybody that's in my comments is within 10 hours away from me most of the time. And most of the time, they're within an hour or two away from me, to be honest. They're within a lot of these people that I go live with are all on my side. What's going on, Deasia? What's the word? Who's on live twerking? Damn, somebody was on live twerking. Was it a girl? Did she have nice cakes? Did you see any cakes? Like, what was they looking at? Like, what was they looking like? Like, was the titties bouncing or what? Like, let me know what's going on. Let me quit before I get in trouble. Hell no, was them cakes jumping or what? Like, did it have any? Like, it look, they can be small. That's cool as long as they look nice. Like, you ain't gotta have a big. You know what I mean? For somebody to be like, damn, it could be little bitty as long as that motherfucker's shaped like cupcakes. Come on, like an upside down heart. Come on. Damn, she said, no, it was a homeless man with shitty diapers on. Oh, I know that guy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, dude's weird. And you know what? And I'm not gonna knock what he's doing because I've watched him a couple times and shit. But yeah, that's kind of weird. One thing I won't do is get on here and compromise some morals or principles or integrity to try to get a little bit of views. Like, bruh, if I gotta put a diaper on my head that's got poop in it, I shouldn't even be on here. Like, bruh, if I gotta wear a toilet seat that's got fake shit around it on my neck just to get people to watch, I shouldn't even be on here. Like, bruh, if you can't dress up in your normal clothes and get on here and rap with the people, then get the fuck off YouTube, bruh. If you got to make yourself look stupid and compromise morals, principles, and integrity and make yourself feel stupid, and then when you go to sleep at night, you're thinking, damn, I just got on live and was twerking and wearing a shitty diaper and I'm 30 something with kids that are watching. Man, listen, like I said, if you can't get on this bitch and talk and cut up and make people watch, you just need to stop. Like, if you got to have a motherfucking toilet seat on your head and a diaper on your face, just quit, bro. Just quit. Same thing if you got to put on a dress and you're a man, or you have to do something to get people to watch you that you wouldn't originally do in your real life, just stop, bro. You're compromising morals and self-integrity and principles over a little bit of money and over a little bit of views. And what's even sadder, it ain't even over a little bit of money, it's just over a little bit of opinions. Like, fuck them people. Who cares what the, you know what I'm saying? If you shit on yourself tomorrow and they seen you, you'd be like, oh God, it'd be embarrassing, right? But you wouldn't care because you don't know them people. Fuck them. You ain't never got to see them. You ain't never got to hear the jokes, and you're never gonna see it, so you don't care. Is what I'm getting at. So it's like one thing y'all won't catch me doing though is getting on here and fucking doing some shit like that. There's other ways. Listen, this is what you really got to think about somebody that's doing that. There's so many other ways to get people to watch you on YouTube. Why would you have to do some degrading self-moral shit like that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, go play somebody's music or turn on a TV show or fucking pick up the Christmas tree and throw it over your shoulder like it's Friday. You know what I mean? I got a Christmas tree right here. I'll pick it up and throw it over my shoulder and be on live with it like this. Like, bro's got a whole Christmas tree, bro. It's Friday for real. But that's what I'm getting at, though, is like, I'll do some shit like that before I fucking, you know, put a diaper on her. That's so crazy. There's so many things you can do in this fucking world, literally, to get views, and people want to do little degrading shit to themselves. That shit kills me, bruh. Like, fuck it. Go put your dog on this motherfucker and spray painting. You get what I mean? Like, go get that dog spray paint shit and spray paint your dog pink or something while you're on live. Like, something that ain't gonna hurt nobody, but everybody's gonna watch, right? They got it. Like, people are just so stupid they never think of shit that I think of or that somebody else would think of. That's the only shit they can think of because they're simple, peon, small-minded pea brains. That's the type of shit that they think about to do. Oh, I'm gonna put a diaper on. Oh, I'm gonna do this, and it's like, bruh, you can't just get on here and say something and people watch. Something's wrong. If you gotta do all that extra shit, just stop, bro. Because like in a year or two from now, like you're gonna be Nas X. You're going to be the one frolicking through the streets in your underwear and cowboy boots, going crazy, talking to yourself, claiming you're gay. That's what's going to happen because you're not going to know yourself. You're not going to know who you really are. You're not going to understand your real self. You're giving people images and to the point to where you don't understand your real self. Sometimes I get like that to where like I'm knowing I'm a good person and I'm nice to people and shit, but sometimes I get on YouTube all the time and I act a certain way and then I feel bad about it, or I won't be happy about my channel and how I've built it because this ain't me. You know what I mean? I know at the end of the day that me joking and clowning people and trying to bring people down and shit, that's not me at all. Like, I'm not even that type of person. So I hate when the haters get in here and I got to sit here and clown them and roast them and toast them. Because at the end of the day, that's not my real self. So it sucks to have to get on live and people see this image of you and you're knowing that that's not the real you. Like, deep down inside, it fucks with me, but it won't fuck with everybody else because they just see me. They don't know what's going on, like, at heart. You get what I mean? So at the end of the day, I'm not happy about the way I built up my channel, and I feel like that I could have did it a different way and would have got it and would have did better. But at this point, I don't regret anything, and I'm turning up, and I got more emotion than half these people. But what I'm saying is, it's like I definitely could have did it a different way.
What are you talking about, man? That totally is real you. What does it mean?
Yeah, but like bringing people down and calling them broke and shit, that's not me at all. I never do that shit. I never tell people that they're broke and, you ain't even got a car, bitch. Ha 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 ha. But these people bring that shit out of me, and then I got these other people that are just coming in for the first 5 minutes, and they're like, "Oh, this dude's a retard. Oh, he's stuck up. Oh, he's got personality issues, or you know what I mean? He's got fucking self confidence issues and shit. Like, why does he feel like he's got to bring people down?" And that's why I say, like, a lot of times people are viewing me on the live, and that's not even my real self. So, I can't say that I didn't compromise morals and principles to be able to get live, but I can say that I didn't do it in a fucked up way. Like, I've cussed people out and didn't give people the respect that I usually give people, and that let me down more than anything. But as far as like some gay shit or some weird shit or some goofy shit, could never. Could never. I already feel goofy enough about getting on here and calling people broke and shit. You know what I mean? Because, like, I've been that guy for the longest. Like, how you going to get on here and ride these people like that? And, but the reason and why I do that is because these people get in here and they set themselves up for failure. They think they're going to say this and they're going to say that. And then when I get to going in on them, they shut up within 10 minutes because they know I'm shredding them to pieces. But the thing about it is like, it comes to a point to where I got to start trying to do something different on this live shit because, like, they've been fucking, at the end of the day, like, I ain't trying to, what do you say? I don't want anybody to feel less than for what I'm not the guy that needs to shred people and bring people down to make myself feel better. And, like, that's what I've been doing lately, to be honest. And it's like, it's not that I've been doing it to make myself feel better. Is I see these people clown me, and then they say shit about me, and then it gets under my skin, and then I say some shit about them, and then I ain't happy about what I said about them. See, we're two different people. The people that say something about me, and they say negative shit about me, they feel better, and they get a kick off of it, and they get a rise out of it, and they feed off the negative energy. When I do it, I turn the live off, and then I feel stupid about it. Because I know I'm a grown man and I stand on business. And for me to be out here fucking shredding people and calling them broke and shit's weak as fuck, to be honest. And I hate doing that shit. So I'm going to start trying to, not fucking shred people as much on here. I got on this bitch yesterday and shredded the fuck out of everybody. And then when I got off here, I said, damn, like I went a little too hard on these people. Like, you have to remember that these people are going and dealing with their own life as well. And they're not doing as good as you are. But, like, for me to tell them they're not doing as good as I am is just making me look like an idiot. So I got to quit doing that shit. Because at the end of the day, I got $10,000 on me. And it'll look broke as a motherfucker when I'm sitting here going back and forth with a goofy. So it's kind of like I'm going to leave that alone for a minute, bro. I don't want to keep having everybody upset and, like, hating on me and shit like that. And, as far as them hating on me, I don't care about that. But I don't want to keep fucking, having to bring people down to make myself look better. I don't want to be that guy. I've never been that guy. I try to switch it up, but it's like it never fails with the internet, man. Like, they always bring it out of me because I ain't gonna lie, they be saying some slick shit on here that, like, I don't hear in real life. Nobody's ever told me that before. So when I hear it, I'm like, you fucking bitch. You know what I mean? Like, you would not say that to me right here to my face. Like, and I know that, and that's what pisses me off the most. I don't even get mad about what they said, and I won't even remember what they said a month from now. What pisses me off the most, and I mean this with everything in me, is they say shit on the internet, and they know damn good and well they would never tell me that to my face. I don't ever hear the shit that they say on the internet in my real life, ever. Nobody ever comes up to me and tells me that. Or nobody ever comes up and says this, that, and other. They might think it, but they don't tell me. So that's why it kind of gets under my skin a little bit more every now and then. Sometimes they do say shit that, I know that they're saying it because they're not right here in front of me. Like, I would dare you to say that shit in front of me and watch what happens. Like, you say something about my dad dying or whatever, I would dare you to say some shit like that in front of me. I would beat you to death. Like, it would be that bad. Like, it ain't no fucking talking. I would beat you to death. And that's really what it would be. Like, I would keep beating you and beating you and beating you and stomping you and kicking you and elbowing you and punishing you to the dirt until you know what I mean? But I got to remember that these people are kids and shit, and they're saying, but that's what the shit I'm getting at, though. Sometimes the shit they say does get under my skin, and I'll be ready to do something to them. And I'm knowing that the only reason they're saying that is because they're scared. Like, would they ever get in front of my face and say that? You know damn good and well they wouldn't. Would I ever get in front of their face and say that? Damn good and well I wouldn't. I'm not that type of guy. I'm not that type of guy. You do something to me though first, and I'm gonna shred your fucking ass out every time. But anyway, long story short, I just wanted to get on here and say that, like, I'm done with fucking trying to, bring people down in order to fucking build my shit up, man. I don't gotta tear nobody down at this point. I don't gotta make just to get people to watch. I really felt like that for a long time. Like, if I get these people pissed off at me, they'll watch me every day. You get what I mean? Like, if I talk bad to these people and do this, that, they'll watch me every fucking day. The minute you're nice to them, they'll take advantage of it and call you a goofy and a clown and an idiot and say you're gay and this, that, and the other. You get what I mean? But if you just wait till they come in and be like, yep, there's that goofy bitch, look at him. You know what I mean? If you just start off right then and there, we already got it established, and then we don't have to do any, like, playing it cool, and then one day I do something you don't like, and then you're mad again. Like, pick which one you want. Do you fuck with me or do you not? If you don't, then keep it that way. But don't keep being like Ice Gardens. Don't keep being like Chef Bezos. Pick your side and stay on that motherfucker. Anybody that fucking goes on my live or watches me on live that's been watching, even the mods and shit like that, I'll never get smart with them. Like, every now and then they might have said something or did something I didn't like, and I felt like they were ganging up on me or something, and that might not have been the case. So I have said, not really anything slick, but just something that they might not have liked, which I apologize for that. But sometimes they do, even the mods, and I've seen it happen multiple times. They get carried away because they start seeing 5, 6, 7, 8 people. I'm not going to say my mods. But I have seen it before that the people get carried away, and there'll be 6 or 7 people clowning me, and then somebody that's supposed to be on my side will say something lightweight agreeing with them, and then that right there will switch my whole image of you. Like, the first time you do something like that to somebody, I know what type of person. Like, I'm one of them guys where if I mess with you and I fuck with you and I'm your friend, I'm never going to let nobody talk bad about you. I'm not going to say anything bad about you. And if somebody was to say something about you while I was in front of you, I would tell them, listen, no, yeah, that's between y'all. That's my homie. I don't know what's going on. Like, if y'all run into each other and I'm here, y'all ain't doing nothing to nobody, because I got love for you and I got love for you, and I don't want to see neither one of y'all get a black eye. And for both of y'all to try to give each other a black eye and hurt each other, it's just not going to happen in front of me. Like, that's some shit you can do on your own time. But, like, if I love somebody or I care about somebody, we ain't going to let them fight and do all that dumb shit. They just don't do that. Like, I love my girl. Would I ever let her fight anybody? Hell no. Like, if a girl was trying to fight my girl, I'd beat her. You fucking right I would. You fucking right I would. I've never laid a hand on a female in my life. Don't get it confused. My girl's inside right now. I don't put my hands on females. Somebody tries to put their hands on my girl, I'm beating them to death. I don't give a fuck if it was a dog, an alien, a mother, a grandmother. She could be 70. If you smack my girl in the face, I'm gonna open hand slap you. Straight up. Bow! Loud as a motherfucker. I swear I am. But that's just how I was raised up. Like, if I love somebody, you ain't gonna do anything to them. And I'm gonna make sure of it. That's just how it's gonna be. Like, if I gotta die right here today for you not to touch my girl, I don't give a fuck if there was 7 guys out there, 7 girls. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of every last one of y'all until the rest of y'all run. Like, if y'all think y'all are tough and you're gonna keep coming at my girl or somebody I love, I'm gonna keep killing y'all until the rest of y'all run. I'm gonna hit you in the neck. I'm gonna hit you in the neck. And then once, 2 of them fall, usually the other 7 take off running. So, you don't gotta do nothing. Honestly, I've never been in a situation where somebody tried to jump me and I fired off a gun or I stabbed one of them and then the rest just started jumping on me. Never. Oh, no, sir. When they see you ain't playing and you give them that one, ha ha, and you step back on them, yeah, And dude's like, he just got me. That motherfucker just stabbed me. Yeah, the rest of them take off real motherfucking fast. Believe that. But yeah, let me catch myself, man, before I get myself in a bad mood today, you know. Nobody's got to amp me up or put the cables on me, bro. I'll amp myself up because there's so much fuck shit in this world and so much goofy shit and so much fake people and weirdos and motherfuckers that don't think the same way I think. So you just got a bunch of fucking retards around all the time. That's why I always say I don't got no friends. I don't hang out with nobody because everybody's retards. The only friends I got are people I grew up with from the time I was 10, 15 years old. They're family. I don't got friends. I don't hang out with people. I grew up with people, 10, 12 people. That's all I got. I don't got a whole bunch of people out here. Yeah, everybody in the city knows who I am. And if you ask them, they're my friend. Okay? But do I know those people? Hell no. Man, I got about 6, 7 solid people that I rock with that know me. You get what I mean? That's like close family to me. Everybody else, they just know me because of YouTube, or they just know me because of Facebook, or they just know me because of the city, or they just know me because I sold pounds and pounds back by the airport for years. You know what I mean? But nobody really be hanging out with me. You never will catch me hanging out with somebody. Ever. Ever. I'm with my girl, that's about it, or by myself. I got friends, I got the twins, and I got a couple other people that I rock with. And, you know, now it's to a point to where we're grown adults. Like, we was rocking with each other every day. I got love for them dudes, but it's like fucking, we're grown adults. They got kids and shit. They got jobs. I got a job. I don't got no kids, but we don't see each other like that no more. But like I still run into him, it's still all love. Like if he called, listen, if I didn't talk to the man for 10 months and he called me right now and said, bro, I need you. You know, I don't call you for nothing, bro. I need you to come over here, please. Like bring the 40, all that. Like they're trying to get me. I'm on my way, bro. I'm hopping in the bucket. I don't give a damn if I got a flat tire. Skit! I'm peeling off and I'm going down there. At least I can say I pulled up. And so what? If I hop out and there's 10 people, I'm just going to fire. That's it. It's easy. It's simple. No, I'm not going to get out and fight with y'all. I'm going to get out and ha, 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 ha. And we're just going to talk like that. And then when I come up, where are they at? Where are they? Oh, okay, let's go then. Come on, bro. Fuck all that. Yeah, it's like, it's one thing about my life is it's a funny reason. It's like every time somebody's ever tried to get up on me, it always backfired on them and I ended up getting up on them every time. Every time that when they shot at me and I was ducking behind the cars and shit and fucking bricks were busting behind my head, blam, blam, and pieces of shit were hitting me in the face, I came back on them and fried them people. I fried them. And it's on record. I came back and listen, their granny lived on the block. Their granny had a big pane square window like this much in the front of the house, right? It was like one of them big square ones. Man, we fucking ate through all that shit. Believe that. It's on record too. The cops came and questioned me about that. They took me down and sat me in the police station for 9.5 hours and left me there. I thought they forgot about me. I'm like, why ain't nobody walking in the room trying to question me or anything? Like, but yeah, long story. And I got away with that too. Come on. And I'm on Facebook talking about, or YouTube talking about, I don't give a fuck. I got away with that shit. That shit was, how old am I now? I was 22 years old when that happened. I was a grown man doing dumbass shit like that. What the fuck was I thinking? And the guy's name was Jay Lee. And he's probably watching me right now. His name was Jay Lee. And he's got a big ass brother. It's about this tall. We call him D. And he's been in and out of prison and shit. Matter of fact, after we did that, you know, word ended up getting around or whatever that it was us. And him and like 3 of his big ass uncles ended up like supposedly coming to look for us and shit, and we were gonna get them next. Except when we seen him, I caught him at a skating ring. Matter of fact, what's crazy is I caught him at a skating ring. He had kids with him. They were up there for a birthday party. Just so happened, I'm not knowing that the same party that they're going up there for, I know the people as well, but I don't know that these people are like cousins of the family. You know what I mean? So now I'm figuring out that I just blasted these people's house up, and his uncles and shit were looking for me, and we ended up running into each other at a skating ring probably a week after that. Yes, sir. A week after that, ran right in, and they knew it was me too. They knew. And then the guy said, hey, I need to talk to you. He said, I know who you are. Your name's Jordan, ain't it? And I was like, yeah. He said, you're from Edgewood, ain't you? I said, yeah. He said, you be out in Newburgh. I said, yeah. He said, we got to talk. I knew what time it was. He said, come outside with me. I knew what time it was. I'm like, all right, bet. I walk outside with him, and I thought he was going to be on some tough shit, like, let's go. You know what I mean? And he didn't do none of that. He thought that I was going to be scared and not walk outside. But anyway, long story short, he walked outside and was like, I know what you did. And he's like, I know how my little cousin is, and I know he probably deserved it, and he probably asked for it. And he's like, I just wanted to come out here and shake your hand and tell you I don't want any problems, and that was my granny's house that y'all did that to, and blah, blah, blah. And that was real as fuck. To this day, me and that dude are good friends. To this day, and he knows that I blasted up his granny's house. We are good friends. We still talk to this day. But that's how things go. A lot of times, like, people will disrespect you and run over you until they can't no more. And then they give in. And that's how it is every time. Anyway, long story short, we doubled back and I flammed their whole house. And then what was crazy is, as we went down the street, they live in a court. So it's a court. It goes all the way down a hill and then circles around and comes back up. You best believe I doubled back as I was coming around the court, loading the next one in there. Ha 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 ha. I probably put about 23 shots in that motherfucker before it was over with. I'm surprised I didn't hit Granny's oxygen tank. But anyway, long story short, that shit don't matter, man. That's just a bunch of shit that's bullshit that don't matter, man. Sometimes I talk about stories on here and shit that just, and God forbid I do that shit, because, like, if these motherfuckers are watching me, they might feel some type of way about it 10 years later. So it's not a thing that I'm just trying to, I just tell these people what's going on, man, so they can get a little bit of background and shit. Like, at the same time, they're probably wondering why he would ever say some shit like that on YouTube. Man, I don't care. I don't care. We did sit and settled the score. You hear what I mean? We had ongoing problems in the neighborhood, and we weren't worried about the cops. The cops stayed out of it. The police leave us alone. I don't know if y'all know that or not, but, like, one thing about the bikers and one thing about the other people is that the cops, they don't mess with you. Listen, you are going to get off scot if they know you're one of them ones. I swear, because the cops are spooked. They have to live in Kentucky. They know how these bikers and shit are. They know that, like, if they lock up the wrong person, we will find out where they live. Like, just because you're a cop, that does not mean nothing. Like, these people will put anthrax in your mailbox if you lock up the wrong person. And the cops know that. So they're better off just turning their head. And that's what the fuck they do. I showed y'all on camera when we was at that event, and I went live, and you seen all them bikers. Every one of them bikers had guns hanging off their hips. Every one of them bikers is felons. And you seen all those cops circling around those bikers, and not one cop was saying anything to those. And every one of them cops know that these people ain't supposed to have guns, that they are felons. They're bikers. We know they're felons. They don't say a word to them. You've seen that they were walking around the outside of the circle, the cops were. They wouldn't even walk through the middle of the motherfucker, and they left them alone. There's a reason for that. Somebody like me, oh no, they'll buckle my ass. I ain't got too much power out here like that like I used to. But the bikers, oh no sir. No sir, they don't mess with them. I swear to God. The cops here are afraid. And when I say that, I'm being so honest, man. The cops here are scared. A lot of times they turn the eye and they don't lock up certain people and shit, and they'll let you go off the strength of knowing who you are. Somebody like me, no, they don't care. They don't know who I am like that. Like, they know who I am, but they only know who I am when they look up my background. But it's like every time I get pulled over, I get drugged out of the car and I get searched and all that shit. So it was kind of crazy to me that I was coming back from Miami like 2 weeks ago, and I got pulled over, and the cops didn't even pull me out of the car. And I was almost positive it was because I wasn't from that state. But for the police to not pull me out of the car and search me is crazy. Because, like, I have a whole lot of trafficking charges, a whole lot of weed charges, and they know that like I sell drugs. So every time I get pulled over, they pull me. They think they know I sell drugs. I don't sell drugs, just to let y'all know. If y'all are on here and you think that like I'm a drug dealer, you're wrong. I go to work every day and pay taxes. But what I'm saying is they handle me rough. They don't give a shit about me. They'll throw me in the back of the cop car and smack me around. But the bikers, they won't. They don't mess with the bikers. I promise. If the bikers was to get to shooting that day, they would have hid. The fucking police would have started ducking behind shit. He said that Casio's hard. This ain't even a Casio, brother. This is a fucking Timex. Retard. I wish it was a Casio. But yeah, long story short, man, I'm not gonna get on here no more and shred nobody unless they shred me. I don't want to, you know what I mean? I don't want to keep giving people that image that, you know, I'm big on being positive and being real, you know, real self-confident and not having any like flaws, like as far as like, if they point something out that they don't like about me, it's not a flaw to me. It might be a flaw to them, like, oh, you're bald, oh, but it's not a flaw to me, right? So it's like, I'm not going to be that guy no more. I'm supposed to be standing on confidence and not caring what these people say and shit. And for me to be going in on them like that for 20 and 30 minutes at a time, like I was yesterday and the day before, shredding you bitches, it's getting to a point to where I'm feeling stupid about it. Because I'm not that type of guy. But they bring so much negative to the world that you start feeding off of it yourself, and it kind of just consumes you a little bit to where, you know, you have no choice but to say something. They said the image of a delusional heroin addict. Yeah, I mean, whatever you say. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, all I got to do is just hide you out the channel and we never see you again. Like, you ain't relevant or none of that. We just get you up out of here. He said, Buddy is not tough. No, that's a fact. Tough guys go to prison. Tough guys get killed. I'm not tough at all. I just, you know, handle my own. That's it. I can't wait to show one of y'all. You know? I can't wait to show one of y'all, man. I told my girl that the other day. I said, man, if you think that I ain't thinking, you know, that this shit's going to go south, I'm knowing that. And I can't wait, because the day somebody tries to catch me outside and do something to me and put me on the internet when I didn't put them on the internet, I'm tearing them a new one. I promise to God. You know what, babe? I done told her, if I ever get into it with somebody, just going back to the car or whatever, go ahead and leave. I'll call you. I'll get away somehow and you can come pick me up from somewhere, but just go on and leave, because I'm going to torch one of these motherfuckers out here. And I know that for a fact. So yeah, you know, you would think eventually you got to understand where I'm coming from, and you got to think to yourself, and you really think, because that's what they think all day. They sit there and think, oh, he's probably not even about it. He's scared. And this is the type of shit that goes through their head. I wonder if he'll really even fight. He might even be scared, like blah, blah, blah. And you got to understand to yourself that, like, you see how I move, you see what I say, you see what I do, you see where I go. It ain't hard to put two and two together to see that he's probably not playing around. Like, he's standing on whatever he's saying. He's saying the shit he's outside every day. Like, bruh, if a motherfucker was scared or was worried about anybody or what they thought out here, I wouldn't be saying or doing half the shit I do on here. I taunt you bitches left and right. Taunt y'all. Antagonize y'all motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like, you can tell a motherfucker ain't moving scary. Somebody like me don't ever move scary. Yeah, you would know when you can kind of just read a person's body language and what they say and what they do and just how they speak and how they're telling you, like, say, like, you could tell just by the way, if I'm trying to explain something important, like, my face gets red, my eyes get big, I move a lot. You could tell the energy that's up there, that, like, you get what I mean? It's kind of like, it's not hard to read people. I don't understand why, you know, they feel like it's like everything's a lie with me. Like, it's not hard to read people and see what they come from. It's not hard to look at somebody and say he's lying or he's not lying. That's not hard to do. you can put life circumstances together and things that he's saying. Because listen, a lot of times I talk so much that sometimes I contradict myself. I'll say something one day and then the next day I'll say something different. But it's not really me contradicting myself. It's just me coming in from a different perspective and personality that day. Not every day am I the same guy. I got multiple personality disorders. The same way I felt about him getting 35 years that day, I might not have felt the next day because I might have seen a new video or I might have read new information or you get what I mean? I just watched the video that they released of the guy that stabbed. Bro was taking off on him. So yeah, good. He got 35 years and that's what he fucking got. Like, oh well, is 35 years too much for a stabbing? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it is. He's 17 years old. They railroaded him. He's black, and that came into effect. Believe that. But what I'm saying is like he was dead wrong. I watched him. I watched the video today, this morning. Boom, he stabbed that. He went like they were arguing, and then the white dude took off running down the bleachers. He took off running down the bleachers from the guy, and the guy chased him behind him down the bleachers. Now he's running down the track, getting away from the guy. He's trying to run out of the football field. And the black guy is still on him, hawking him down. As he skipped down all these bleachers, got to the ground, now he's still running around the track on the outside of the fence trying to get away. And dude was still hawking him down. And there was also 3 other black people that were with Carmelo Anthony. And yes, there was a lot of white guys that was with that guy, but it's a football game. It's a majority white people. The school's majority white. They know that. Of course, he's got a bunch of homeboys with him. I seen one person stand up and take off running, and that was the white person. You hawked him down. You hawked him down. That's why you got that murder charge. They was able to prove without a reasonable doubt that you murdered that man on purpose. And that's why he got 35 years. I always tell y'all, a lot of times you can beat cases. If you get a gun and you pop somebody, you'll beat that motherfucker. Even if you don't, you'll only get 5 or 10 years. I mean, there's so many things that they can plead. They could plead insanity. They could say you were incompetent. They could say you were in emotional distress and you just made a bad decision. But by him having a knife and stabbing old buddy forcefully, they know that that wasn't a wrong decision. That wasn't just anger and you pulled a trigger and now your life's over. No, like they can prove without a reasonable doubt that you fucking premeditated that and that you had that knife on you and then you forcefully went up and bing bing, so you're done. It's over. No wonder he got 35 years. They were able to prove with beyond a reasonable doubt that he killed that man on purpose, willingly, and premeditated it. And that's why he got hit like he did. I didn't realize that, and I was taken up for the guy at first, you know, because 35 years is crazy over a stabbing. Bro, I got homies that's shot people in the face and they got 10 years and they were out in 3 years. My girl knows. My buddy Adam blammed 2 people and fucking was out in 4 years. Yes, sir. And was out in 4 years and knocked them down over them owing him money. And they knew the whole thing. And there was kids in the car. Yes, sir. And he's out in 4 years. He's out right now as we speak. I talk to him every other day. I fucking was putting money on his books and writing him letters left and right. I thought he was never getting out. He got out 4.5 years later. He's still on parole right now as we speak. He goes and does his shit. He's got to take a drug test. He drives a brand new Ram truck, an all blue Ram truck. He's doing good. He's got his own job. He's driving forklifts. I mean, not forklifts. What are those things that be on construction sites? Like a Bobcat. He be driving a Bobcat around and busting up concrete and shit. I'm proud of him. He's doing his shit. But what I'm saying is he dropped 2 people and was in the wrong, and they proved he was in the wrong. And he even said that he did it over him owing them money. And he's out 4.5 years later. But I'll tell you why, though. What happened was the co-defendant that he had 4 other people with him, and the co-defendant that was one of the co-defendants had died that was on the case. And he got shot and killed or whatever. So it ended up helping his case. So basically at that point, his lawyer had said that the guy that died did it. And there was no way for them to not prove that that guy did it, right? So, because they didn't have any evidence on my guy, man. He pulled off in the middle of the street and blocked the street off. They were in the people that he shot at were in a minivan. It was a wife and then her husband and then 2 kids in the back seat. And then I don't know what they were in, but yeah.
Yes, babe. I thought I was out of Zins, but I put a couple in here.
That's so
I have one
good.
left.
But yeah, long story short, man, he did his time. He got out, man, and the crazy thing about it is he ended up running into that guy. You know, he killed that man's wife and shot him in the shoulder. And he ended up running into him in AA not long after. And thank God that he ran into him in AA because, like, you know, they were on better terms and people were sober. So, you know, everything worked out. But that was like one of the amends that I wasn't able to make whenever I was getting sober. Like, the person that was with me and that was helping me out to get sober had been sober 30 years. And he was just, you know, I kept telling him, he's telling me, do you think you'll be able to make amends with that person, you know, without it harming you? Or, and I was like, I don't know, I don't know what's going to go on. And so he told me that it was better off that I just write it down on a piece of paper or try to message the guy or something like that and get over like that instead of seeing him face to face. Because, like, it says, when you're wrong, promptly admit it and make all amends to anybody that you have harmed. But, as long as it's not like a life-endangering thing. So that was one of the ones that I just didn't feel comfortable making. And I just wasn't going to do that. So I left that alone. Like, I struggled with that for a long time, though. Yeah, because at that time I was sober. So when I got sober, it was like a lot of stuff started catching up to me. And then, it just kind of started worrying me and shit. Like, when I was sober, it wasn't always a fun time because I had did a lot of stuff in the past that I was scared about. So it was like I was always worried about them coming to find me at my work or like coming to, you know what I mean? I had this job at the slaughterhouse for 7 years, and for the first 2 years, I just knew that, like, they were going to come up here and beat on, looking for me and shit like that. And nothing ever happened. They said was sober. I'm still sober. I just don't do AA because I started smoking pot. And I'm one of them guys where I'm a thorough stand-up individual. If I started smoking weed, I'm not going back to meetings anymore and telling these people that I'm sober. I smell like weed every day. I'm a stand-up guy, bro. And my guy that was telling me, they want me to come back, and he was like wondering what's going on and shit. And I'm telling him, like, bro, I'm still working a job and doing the damn thing. This was 2-3 years later, and now he sees and he wonders how I'm able to not work a program and stay on the right track. But, like, it's just, it comes to a point to where you know what's going on with it. Like, after I was properly armed with the facts about myself, I knew better. I just couldn't go get high. It was over. And now it's been so many years that my mind is fully healed, and it's back to where, like, I don't even think about it. And if I do think about it, I just get scared and nervous, and I don't want to, you know what I mean? I stay as far away from it as possible. Like, it's not something that appetizes me anymore or that it sounds good to do. Like, it would be a fleeting thought, and I'd be like, oh, hell no. Because I know that, like, whatever problems in life are happening, like, a drink or a drug will make it worse. Every rib. And then what's crazy is, like, I'm one of them guys to where, like, hey, I'm fucked up sober. Even when I was sober, I was still not right. I still had vicious anger problems and shit, even with no drugs in my life and shit. And just fucking, I wouldn't say vicious anger problems because, like, I don't get mad, like, too much. But I flip out real fast. And, like, it'll be over once I. They said, did you go through ARC for rehab? No, I didn't. I didn't go through that, but I think I've heard of that before. No, I went to. Well, first I went to jail, and then that's kind of what, like, introduced me into the program stuff like that. And because I didn't have a clue what that was, and I thought it was so gay, and I was like, this is so stupid. I was like, this is so goddamn lame. I'm coming from, like, rough, hard lifestyle. Like, this is so corny to me. Like, y'all are in here reading books and like trying to live good and like just being real nice to people. And at that time, like, I wasn't in a position to just be all corny like that. I was coming from rock bottom. I had been drugged through the mud. I'm coming with a grocery bag full of clothes. I got like 3 outfits that ain't been washed in 3 months. And like, I'm in here trying to make a way. You know, I ain't have time. I wasn't listening to none of that shit. But yeah, you know, I went to jail. Then I went to a like a sober living place. But I had failed many times before that. Before I finally got it right. You know, I would get 6 months under my belt, 8 months under my belt, and a year, and then I would just go out and smoke weed or do something to fuck it up. And then eventually I fucked it up. This last time around, I started smoking weed, and I just didn't. You know what I mean? I'm like, I know a lot of guys that just smoke weed. Like, I tell you right now, I know a lot of guys that do exactly what I do. They just smoke, and they go to meetings every day, and they claim in them meetings like, oh, I've got 2 years sober, sobriety date 9/15/25, and or 22. You know what I mean? They really say their date and shit, and I'm like, I don't know. I just couldn't never do that. You know, the first time I hit weed, I never went back to a meeting again, and that was it, man. And then in between that time, you know, I fell off a bunch with like pain pills and shit like that. But in the past, 3 4 years, I haven't done fucking nothing. So my mind's fully, it's it's rebuilded. You know, I forget how you say it though, because sometimes I'll be a little slow. But my mind is I had a complete psychic change, had a spiritual awakening. Come on. I was able to look at life in a different, clear way. At one point, I was lost and didn't know where to go. And then I was like, he said, I've been on Suboxone for around 9 years. That's what's up. Hell yeah, man, that's good shit. And there's a lot of people that are on Suboxone and shit, and they do AA and, you know, whatever works for you. You know, I'm not against it. Whatever, you know, because like Suboxone keeps people from, you know, going back and forth to a drug dealer, taking the chance of getting fentanyl, spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars a week and shit. So like, if it keeps people able to maintain a normal life and go to job or go to work and, you know, pay your bills, then I'm all for it. Because like, as soon as you're out here on some heroin or something like that, or, you know, and you're strung out, they laugh and point the finger. But you know, as soon as like it'd be like, and I've noticed this every time, it'd be the ones that get sober and change their life around that do better than everybody I ever knew that never did drugs. I can officially say on my granny 100% sure, my friends that are recovering addicts that are in AA are way higher than the people that never touched a drug, or than the people that only smoked weed their whole life and don't know what it feels like to drink a liquor or take a pill. I promise you, because we've been through the ringer and rock bottom, and we've had absolutely nothing and had it all taken from us and got it back 100 times. We've had it all taken from us and got it back 100 times. Like, there's no, listen, I always say this, when you have been so far down on earth and you have been beat down to the furthest point you can go, and you have hit rock bottom 10 different times, there is no new rock bottom. Rock bottom is rock bottom. There is no new rock bottom. Once you've been through the worst, you have been through the worst. There's nothing else in life that they could do to me possibly. What are you going to do? Take me to jail to punish me? I give a fuck. Give me 3 hots and a cot. I'm going to go lay down and do it on my dick. No problem. Okay? Like, I don't give a shit about none of that shit. I'm telling you right now, I'm one of them ones where I've been on earth and I've been punished. Like, didn't have mom and a dad, and I grew up and starved and was left in a car seat from the time I was 1 year old until I was 4 years old. Like, that's why I have a hunch in my back and shit, and I don't ever sit up straight and shit. Like, all types of shit. You get what I mean? I had it rough. So there's nothing else in life they could possibly do to me to beat me down. You get what are you going to do to me? Kill me? That's the only other thing you could do to where I'm going to be scared and be like, oh, fuck. At the end of the day, the people say they ain't scared to die or whatever, they're fucking lying. Everybody fears the unknown. I don't give a fuck who you are. If it is the unknown and it is something negative, you fear it. Okay? You fear it. I don't care who you are. Everybody has a scared feeling. I've been scared multiple times. Everybody has scared feeling. Everybody has anger. You get what I mean? As much as people want to be like, oh, people don't scare me. And listen, like, I'm one of them guys to where humans don't scare me, but every other else scares me. Like, so shit be scaring me. You know, I get paranoid. Humans do not scare me. Like, but it be the other shit that scares me. Like police and like fucking other shit like that, just dying, or like losing somebody I love and shit. Like, that's the shit I'd be scared of. Like, I could never just like look at another soul that's on the earth the same way I'm on the earth. They bleed the same way, they die the same way, they eat the same way, they piss the same way, and for me to just be terrified of this guy, or like, you swing on me and I'm not gonna do anything. Like, yeah, okay, I don't give a fuck if you're 8 foot tall. Like, humans ain't a thing I'm worried about on earth. I'm the type of guy, I love animals. I'll take care of the animals. I'll never do anything to the animals. I will kill a human before I ever kill an animal. I have no remorse towards humans. We'll take you off this earth if I got to, if you're coming for me. But I'm an animal lover. If I see somebody beat on an animal, kick an animal, if I see an animal yelp or anything, I'm jumping on you right off the top. Like, I'm jumping on you for sure. Like, especially if I see you kick the dog or hit the dog. I don't care if I'm in traffic or at a stoplight and I'm the one driving the car. I'll sling it and park, and I will fucking pull over, park somewhere, whatever I got to do, and come up on you. And for sure come up on you, 100%. Like, the same way you hit him, I'm swinging on you, for sure. And I'm going to see what you do about it. And a lot of times I'm one of them guys where, like, I'll run up on you and I'll swing and miss on purpose, just to let you know where I'm standing. Like, nah, I'm ready to fight. Like, he's going to swing. You know what I mean? On purpose, just to give him that chance, because I know that, like, yeah, so like, if I ever got to swing on somebody first, a lot of times, and I've caught myself doing it 2 or 3 times, I swing and miss on purpose on the first one. And I let them know, like, that way, to see where they're at. And if they hit me, bam, I'm going to murk you out there. I'm going to jump on you quick, flush you down. I'm not going to give you time to breathe at all. Bam, 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 as fast as I can go. You get what I'm saying? And then when you hit the ground, I'm stepping all over you. So what I'm saying is, though, it's like... Hold on, y'all. My fault. Hold on. But yeah, no. See, I'm such a good guy and I'm such a lover and shit. My fault. I had somebody out there, but yeah, I'm such a good guy and I'm really a lover. Like, I really like people and shit. So it's like I said, and I've caught myself doing that 2 or 3 times. Like, there's been 2 or 3 times where I have been, somebody's talking shit, and then I'll square up and I'll miss that first one. If they haven't swung on me first, I'll miss the first one to see where they're standing with it. If they don't want to fight or something, then I wouldn't fight. I would be like, it's over. I would not fight anybody that doesn't want to fight. But, like, that's how good of a person I really am and how much I care about people. Anytime I've ever gotten into a fight and I have won and I beat them up, I always felt bad. I always went back to them and apologized. I always felt bad because I really hurt people when I get mad like that. And, like, I always take it so far that it's like, then I regret what I'm doing. I'm really a good person. I hate, so it's like, but I took losses myself. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I took a lot of losses. Like, bro, I grew up from the time I was 5 to fucking 10, and I got beat up all the time. Don't get it fucked up. Like, you get better by losing. You know what I mean? You win by taking losses. Listen, if you just won every single race, and as soon as you ran your first race ever, you win, and then every time you ever win and you just always win, it would never be fun. There would be no point. You're just a winner all the time, right? I'm the type of guy where I want to lose 100 times. So when that one time that I do win, it was worth it all, and I feel so good about it. And that goes for life. That goes for a fight. That goes for a dike. Come on. I'm that type of guy. I don't want to win all the time. I love when I take the losses. Sometimes I can honestly say that. I took a $4,000 loss in a month and a half on my car and bills and shit, right? But I can honestly say it made me feel better. It knocked me back down and humbled me. I was cocky with it. I had a lot of money saved up, man, and I was doing good, and I was trucking shit out here. You hear me? And I wasn't handling it right, and that's what it was. And, like, he brought me back down real quick, humbled me up so I could come back up again. I had to do that. Like, I be forgetting that, like, it's a choice out here, and that, like, in a quick second, God will humble me and put me right back into the beginning. Like, and So I always make sure to realize that. So nowadays, that's why I don't spend no money and I save all my money. And if I don't need it, I won't get it. And that's why it took me 6 months to buy a phone. And I had fucking $7,000 in my bank account, wouldn't go buy a phone that's 300, 400 bucks because I'd rather sit on the money and feel better about it and have it and just be working off a little cracked ass phone than to be going to spend $500 and say I got a new phone. Fuck that new phone. I don't care about nice shit. I want to pull up in a fucking $2,500 car and have $1,000 a month, house payment, and fucking pull up to the scene with 10 bands on him like that. Hello, like the same thing that you did when you pulled up in your Ferrari or your 4-story house or your nice car because you're rich and you're making payments on it. You're way broker than I am. Believe that. Yeah, you might have $1 million, but you paid $300,000 on this car, and you got this 5-story mansion, and you got 3 kids and 2 baby mamas that hit you with child support. I'm just a regular guy. I don't have no kids, no child support. I'll keep the regular car in the regular house. So when you pull up to your club in your Ferrari, I'm going to pull up in my Hyundai Tucson with 20 racks on me and throwing it to the bitches while you got like maybe 1,000. And once that runs out, you're leaving in your Ferrari again and trying to figure out what you're going to do. I'm still sitting on 15,000, just blew 5 and like don't got a car payment or nothing. So as you're paying your car payment, I'm going back to the club and spending your car payment, or whatever. God forbid. I've only been to a club one time in my entire life. I don't even go to strip clubs. Strip clubs for what? I always had a girl. I always got pussy. I never wanted it. You hear what I'm saying? I never just wanted it and couldn't get, like, it was always there. What do you mean? I'm that guy. I really feel like I've never been to a club. I've never paid for pussy. I've never, threw any money to any strippers. None of that. I'm one of them guys, man. Real talk. I've never been in a club. I've been in a club one time. That's kind of amazing for somebody like me, especially, bro. I come from the trenches. That's all they did was go to the clubs and go to the hood. Oh, hell no. Bad, we back. I had to send my girl some money real quick to get me some shit while she was outside. I damn near almost forgot. I was like, oh no, yeah, no, oh shit. But yeah, she's gonna get me together. Hell yeah. Don't know who to trust, don't know who I could believe in. Every single night, I'm out here fighting demons. Never gave a fuck, I keep striving and reaching. Picture me rolling in my 500 Benz. I got no love for these. There's ain't no need to pretend. I don't trust in these bitches. Ain't no need to be friends. What's up, broke uncle? Jaquavion? What's going on? They said, is he on subs too? No, I don't do subs. Hell no. First time I ever did a sub, that shit made me sick as fuck, bro. And I used to do heroin and shit, so I don't know what was going on with them. Wasn't my tolerance, none of that shit. That shit made me sick, bro. And it wasn't even a good feeling either. It was like jittery teeth, like, I don't know how to explain the feeling. It wasn't even a good feeling. Like, I like pain pills and shit when I was on drugs, so I would do them feel good, be like, yeah, got all the energy, I'm up moving around and shit. Hell no, I did a Suboxone and was throwing up and shit. I felt all shaky and like cold and hell no, bro. I'll never do that shit. He said, what flavor heroin do you do? I did it all. What are you talking about? He said subs are for short-term use, not for decades. But I know people that's on them. What do you mean they're for short-term use? Who told you that, Brody? They're for long-term. It might make you real sick and stuff or whatever, but yeah, like, motherfuckers be on subs 10 or 20 years. It's like methadone and shit. Like, it's like one of them things where you almost get on them and you don't come off of them. But, like, I'm all for it. You know, methadone and shit's way worse than subs will ever be. For sure. Damn, I need a cigarette so bad right now. I just had to have my girl pick me some up, and I had to send her the money. I knew I had one left, though. I'm, like, tripping, though, because... Whatever, she'll be back here in a second. They said we got so many junkies around here. To be honest, like... It's like... Everybody gets high, bro. I don't know if you knew that or not, but everybody gets high. And I'm going to tell you why. Because it might not be drugs that you only get high on, but everybody chases the mental thought and feeling of satisfaction. That's what people do. That's who we are. Our brains are wired the same. When we register success, we like it and want more, no matter what happens, no matter who you are. You can be the most retarded person in the world. In a wheelchair. And they know. They register success. You give them a piece of candy. You give them something that they like. They're going to, you know what I mean? Like, they register success. Everybody's brain works the same. It might be wired differently, right? It might think differently, but you still have the same things in your brains, like the same things in my brain that keeps it working the same way. In all reality, all of our bodies are a system. We're like a machine. We all work the same way. So as much as you sit there and you have a feeling and you be wondering, like, I wonder how they feel, or I wonder what they think, you know what they think. Like, whatever you're thinking is what they're feeling. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how you would think as a person, that's how they're thinking as a person. Like, they got a sporadic nerve, like you got a sporadic nerve, and like they got, you know, it's all wired, just like the same nerves they got, you got, and it's in your brain too to help your brain work and make, you know, so as much as it might be different thoughts and feelings and emotions, we're all wired the same. As much as they want to say, oh, none of us are wired the same. No, we're all wired the same. Unless you ain't got, you know, unless you were born mental or, you know, 3 fingers or, you know, something like that, then I think that would be an exception. But if you're a human being, what I'm getting at here is we're all wired the same, and our bodies and minds and stuff, you know, they work the same way. The same way you pee, same way I pee, the same way you eat, and it comes out of your body and it digests is the same way it comes out of my body and it's digesting, just different parts. You know, it's what I'm getting at here is it's like we're the same. We're the same, so everybody gets high. Everybody chases that feeling of satisfactory. You might be rich as fuck and never did a drug in your life, but you get coffee every morning or Red Bull every morning. Who knows? You might be rich as fuck, never did a drug in your life, but you got a problem watching porn. You know what I mean? Or you got a problem buying new watches or new cars, or trust me, everybody gets high. You just don't. But they condemn and look at the drug addict, the people that do the drugs, like they're the worst. And that's crazy. And especially the people that's never did drugs or gotten high, they look at the drug addict like they're scum of the earth. And it's like, bro, you do the same shit. You do the same shit. I don't give a fuck who you are, a doctor or whatever. Not only that, but like you lie. You've stolen before. Listen, everybody in their life has stolen. I don't care who you are. Everybody in their life has lied about something. I cannot stand when I see somebody that's like, I hate a liar. We've all lied in some way, you know what I mean?
Holy fuck, that gas, that fucking trash can smells so bad, dude.
Like, to be honest, it all contradicts itself, because let me ask you something. If, like, we all lie, right? But everybody's like, oh, you're a liar. But it's like, okay, but sometimes it's a positive to lie. Sometimes you're in the right for lying. You get what I'm saying? Like, okay, if your kid asks you if Santa's real and he's 2 years old, are you going to tell him no? Okay, then. Everybody lies. You get what I'm saying? If somebody walked up to you and said, did you take this cookie? And if you did, I'm going to shoot you in the head. And you know you took it. Would you say, yeah? Probably not. You'd probably say, nah, fuck. You get what I mean? It's like sometimes it contradicts itself. Everybody lies. You can't not lie. It comes to a point in life to where you have to lie about something. That's why I'll never be like I try to stand on the truth in like anything I say or whatever. I make sure that I'm being honest about it. If I'm not, I'll feel stupid about it, and then I'll end up calling myself out about it and being like, man, I'm lying. Fuck, I can't say that, man. But like, yeah, so I'm one of them guys where I try to stand on the truth. So, and it's like, but everybody lies. I'd be lying if I said I never lied, because I've lied before. But I think I'm one of the more honest people out of everybody. I really do. Out of all the people, like I'm one of them guys that takes it serious, and like I really go out of my way to be a stand-up guy and like not put my hands on nobody, help people when they need it, don't leave nobody hungry, help anybody you can no matter who they are. You know what I mean? Like I'm big on helping people. Like God put you on this earth to help people. The two things that I'm really big on is helping people and not dirtying up the world. Like, don't throw your trash out the window and all that dumbass shit. God put you on green earth right here. And for you to take it to granted and throw trash out the window is going to make you have an early death. You think that you're going to disrespect God's green earth and you're going to live to be 80? You better stop throwing your goddamn cups out the window. I ain't lying. Believe what you want. I've had too much negative shit happen to me. I'm super, super, super superstitious. You get what I'm saying? I sent that money to you too. Thanks. I really need it. How much? Oh, well, shit, I'll send you the $4 too. Damn, she said cigarettes were $14. Y'all see what I'm talking about? And I smoke fucking a pack every 2 days, and they got the nerve to call me broke. Bitch, I spend more on cigarettes a week than you goofies ever spent the whole goddamn week. Like, some of y'all. I don't want to hear nothing else from a broke bitch. You just heard my fucking girl. Now I gotta send her $4 more. I sent her $10 thinking that it would be enough to buy cigarettes. Hell no, she said them bitches was $14. And I'm not smoking no cheap ass bullshit. I really needed it for H. You said you needed what for H? He said, tell me about 420. What do you want me to tell you? Like, at the end of the day, I guess I gotta do the talking and shit so much, because, like, y'all don't be saying shit. Y'all don't be saying shit, man. Y'all get mad at me for talking and shit, but y'all don't do nothing, man. Y'all don't say shit. Give me something to go off of then. And, like, if somebody got a question they want to ask or an answer or any of that, like, let us know. Shit, I learn something new every day, bro. I always make sure to stay open-minded. I just, like, every single day I learn something new from somebody. Every time. And it'd be, like, most of the time it'd be some helpful, meaningful ass shit. But, like, I always learn something from somebody. Always. I study people to a T. I watch other people. If you're not me, like, I'll watch you and I know about you. Like, and I'm looking at you and I'm trying to figure out your life and, like, what you've been through and all that. Like, and I'm really like spot on when it comes to it. Like I'm big on psychology and like I watch people and just study people and like look at people and see how they're thinking and what they're feeling and like where they came from. Like it's just like a lot of things. I put two and two together always with people and you won't even know that I'm doing it. You know what I mean? It's just how I am as a person. But I'm able to read people real well, man, like super well. Like almost to the point to where I was guessing everything right and I started feeling like I was like psychic a little bit. But then I didn't want to feel crazy, so I didn't tell nobody about it. But we're not going to get into that subject. They said, nah, the background just dropped. Oh, me too. How they treat. What's up, Alicia? Alicia's in here. Yeah, how you treat people and shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I seen. And that's why I was getting at this morning. It's like, damn, I gotta start trying to switch it up a little bit. Because I think that like sometimes I'm so on edge and talking so bad that sometimes random people are catching the heat off of it and shit like, and so that's not cool. Sometimes there's been some people that came in and I've been on their ass and then they were like, what the fuck? And I'm like, well, I'm just so on edge from people always trying to say shit to me that I'm just looking for the next person to clown every time. And it's like I'm not doing that shit no more unless they do it to me, which that's how it's always been. I've never just like clowned anybody without them being negative to me first. Like I said, look at that guy that came in yesterday. He had 195,000 followers. I was showing the man love, man. Gave him no reason to hate on me or anything, man. Humbled myself. Was telling him like, yeah, don't come in here and embarrass me like that. Just being jokingly, because he motioned up. And it's like, bro, you can't even try to build people up. They're so negative in this world. Like, you got people that's so miserable in this world that you try to build them up and give them confidence and give them something nice, to run off of, and they're mad about it. Like, what kind of shit was that? Y'all seen that shit, man. 195,000 followers. Told him I appreciate him coming in here and that I was trying to get to his level and one day I'd be there. And, you got motion and I appreciate you for coming in here and fucking with me. And, and then all of a sudden they say, what is your content about? Like, you would have thought I just cussed bro out. Like, what? Anyway, so but he had some kind of nerve to come in here and ask me what my content was about, and I went in his shit and looked, and you got little kid shit on there. Like, don't, and that's what I'm getting at. But it's like 195,000 followers, and what he thought was he was gonna come in here and somebody was gonna milk his ass because he got a lot of viewers and he got a lot. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if you had 3 million subscribers. I'm roasting your ass. Like, if you disrespect me, I'm disrespecting you. That's all there is to it. I was showing him love, and then he got on my case. I'm like, all right, and then I flamed him and fried him, and now he's nowhere to be found. Of course he's not. He better not ever come in here again. Yeah, long story short, just goes to show people are miserable in this life, bro. You can't even build people up and give them confidence and let them run off of it. Like, they won't like it. It's crazy. It's like 195,000 followers, bro. He came in here and started talking crazy. And what is it with the people that's got like 100,000 followers that like keep fucking with me? I don't understand. It's like, why are y'all so upset? Like, bruh, if I get 195,000 followers, I'm not saying nothing negative to nobody that comes in here with 1,000 subs. Bruh, I got people that are above me that I still push and that I still make sure to, give them motivation and tell them they're doing good, and I see them and they're motioned up and I'm watching you and good shit, keep going. And like, these people are above me. Now, they ain't above me on watch hours. What I'm saying, they're above me. Like, they got way more views, followers, their content's more thorough, it's more quality, it's a lot nicer, it's not as negative, so like, I don't understand why they be so upset. Well, it's because they see it in me, you know what I mean? They know where I'm going. There's a reason that they got 195,000 followers, but they're mad at you. They see you're on your way, you're right behind them. They know that. They know that. They know how quick you come up. They know what type of personalities on YouTube will make it and what won't, and what people watch and what people don't. They knew what time it was within the first 3 months of me hopping on here. They knew where I was going. They knew I had it in me. Like I said, I hopped on this bitch like I've been doing it 10 years, and y'all would have never thought I've been doing it 7 months. Yeah, so they knew what time it was. But yeah, he said, on your way to rehab? No, I don't go to rehab, brother. I go to jail. I ain't no sissy. Yeah, I ain't no sissy, bro. I don't never quit. I go to the bitter end, bitch. I don't stop till the police stop me. You hear what I'm saying? I ain't never been to rehab. I ain't no sissy. Fuck you mean? I stop when the cops stop me. I stop when it's over with. I ain't stopping until I go in a box. And I ain't talking about death. I'm talking about, I don't stop until the cops stop me. every time. There ain't. You think I'm gonna have a moment of clarity and get sober, crazy as hell when I'm ripping and running. I'm not stopping until somebody stops me, and that's just what it is. So for you to think that I'm on here high and talking on social media is crazy as hell, because you would never see me on the internet if I was high. You would never see me back on the internet again. When I start using drugs, I don't get on Facebook. The phone will be gone in fucking 3 months. And like, yeah, like you're crazy as hell, bro. If you think that I'm on social media talking to these people if I'm strung out, I ain't got the patience or the nerves to sit around for an hour or two while I'm high and talk to people. No, sir, bro. I'm gonna be out there getting paper. I'm gonna be out there robbing shit. I'm gonna be out there doing all types of shit. I'm telling you right now, there's a reason why when I get high every time, nobody's able to find me. You know, everybody's wondering, where's Jordan at? Where's it? Every time. Trust me, you ain't gotta worry about me being on social media when I'm fucking lit. I promise, I don't got the time for it. I'm gonna sit around and talk to y'all for what? You think that I'm high as hell sitting here talking like, oh, hell no. Brother, you're gonna see if I'm ever fucking not on the internet no more, it's because I'm out there. I promise you, my girl knows, everybody knows. That's why I had to get a new Facebook and all that shit, because I forgot my old one. I went on a rampage. Is what happens. I was ripping and running.
Move those drinks a little bit. They're like fucking
I should throw them all away.
no, but if I fucking get up, I just mess up how I'm sitting. My body hurts.
Instead of just moving around them all day, it's smarter if you just throw them in the garbage.
You don't have to do that. All you have to do is move them over. That's it.
Then we're gonna finish with the serum mist. Look at how good this looks. If you want to give a powder foundation underpainted try, I highly recommend this too for the Harvard Wonder. Tried a powder foundation underpaint. We're gonna start with the Harvard Wonder Barrier Essence.
They thought that I'd be getting on the internet when I'm high and shit. I had to tell them, bro, if I'm getting high, I'm not on the internet. I promise you I'm not. I'm outside. And you damn sure ain't seeing me sit in one spot for
Right,
like on.
If we're gonna be high, we're going to do stuff. Which
Yeah.
is what we always did. We didn't fucking sit in the house and do nothing.
Never.
We did a lot of stuff when we were high.
Brother, you ain't never gonna see me sit here for 2 hours. I ain't got the patience when I'm high. That's how I'm able to sit here like this. They said, why are you depressed? I'm never depressed. Literally never. Like, I'm one of them guys where I'm never really mad or depressed about like what's going on. You know what I mean? I've had it rough, so I'm living good now at this point. I wouldn't be depressed if I was dead broke. You get what I mean? Because like I'm knowing that I'm still here. I'm 32. There's way more, and I'm knowing that all situations are temporary. And even when it rains, the sun shines again. All situations are temporary. You know, for me to make a permanent decision over temporary feelings, I would never do that. Come on. I never got why people killed themselves. You know? I don't know what made them think like to where they would want to kill themselves, you know? Like, for me, yeah, like I said, to have temporary emotions to make a permanent decision is kind of crazy to me. I never really got that. And I'm not saying anything bad about it, and I know there's a lot of people that's committed suicide and stuff, and that it's an ongoing real problem. But what I'm saying is, in my sane mind, and like unmiserable ass mind, I just couldn't wrap my mind around that somebody would want to die on this earth, like to where it'd be that bad. I've had it pretty rough, so it's like shit. I'm living pretty good, man. Fucking, I got whatever I want. I got a car, a crib, a job. I go do shit whenever I want. Go take vacations. I don't got no kids. Like fuck, for me to be depressed or miserable, trust me, I'm definitely not. I'm not even like a depressed guy. I've had times where I'm depressed, but like for what, 20, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, my depression would never last a full 24 hours. Like I would never wake up the next day depressed. Like I might be depressed and everybody suffers from depression, but what, for like 20 minutes I might think about a situation that might have fucked me up or I'd have been upset or whatever, but for me to wake up the next day and feeling the same way that I felt the day before would never happen. I'm a new person every single day. They said he's a professional yapper. That's all good, and you're a professional groupie. You've been in here trying to explain to my audience what's wrong with me. So what's that say about you? Hold on, let me say that one more time. Spit that shit. You've been in here trying to explain to my audience what's wrong with me. Share that shit one more fucking time. You have been in my audience trying to explain to my audience problems and shit that's wrong with me. Like trying to make me in a negative light or make me look bad for what? And nobody's even mentioned you. Okay. But I don't know you. I ain't said nothing about you, but you're in my audience and trying to get people to rock with you and convince that like they should like feel how you feel. Like what? I say how I feel, and like you probably won't agree with it or you will, but like it is what it is. Like I'm not trying to sway anybody's opinion. I'm just giving you my perspective on things. I don't care how you feel. If you don't like white people or you do, fuck you. If you don't like this guy or you do. If you don't like Trump or you do. If you like to smoke weed or get high or smoke crack, I don't care what you do. I promise I don't. Half the shit y'all say on here, I don't even remember the next day. Like, I don't pay that much attention to what y'all are saying. I have missed 3/4 of y'all's comments.
Hey, look at this. Hang on.
Oh, it's got an airbag. I seen that last night. That was crazy. And then he hit it on him, though. And then he busted it down, which was what killed me.
And then he said, put it back up. Like, why? I don't understand. So what level is the right level for it? When it was up or when he puts it down?
It's just too high. There, you know, it'll hurt somebody. If he gets in a wreck, bro, he'll be hitting somebody's windshield.
Oh, wait, I see.
If somebody was to hit him in the ass end, it's gonna hit his bumper's gonna hit right at their face. You get what I mean? They'll go up under his car.
Dumb motherfucker.
So that's why they're saying that, because like he could kill somebody if he slams on the brake and somebody plows the ass into him. They're gonna get hurt bad. They're gonna go right up under the car. Why do you think on the back of semis they have that metal bar that's down? You know, like to where you can't go up under the back of it. Like you'll just hit that fucking metal cage. That's because like motherfucker will die if you were going 50, 60 miles an hour and run into the back of a semi and it don't have that cage. Like you'll go up under it and the first thing that's gonna hit is gonna hit right at your windshield, like right at head level. You're going right under it, blam. So yeah, that's awful. Like somebody could really get hurt. They just add more algorithm. That's it. And then they're upset. Like, I swear, that's all they do is turn it up. I appreciate that. I needed to see that. This is literally only over arguing here. It's what? Y'all the only one arguing. That's what I'm saying. I don't argue with nobody. I'm not going back and forth. Like, because I'm knowing that you're going to have an opinion and I'm going to have an opinion and it's going to be different, obviously. That's why we're arguing or disagreeing. So for me to keep going, I don't even do that with my girl. Like, I'm going to shut up after about fucking 15 seconds because I'm seeing it ain't going nowhere. Like it's over. I'm not wasting my breath going back and forth with nobody. I swear to God, I don't even argue with my girl. You thought I was gonna get on here and argue with you? Hell no. Why would it matter if my girl was black or white? That's the type of shit that racist people ask. Cause like it shouldn't matter to you.
What do they think I am?
They know you're white. Like, she don't even sound black
Yeah,
or
if
anything.
that person asked, they must not know her. They must have not been on here before.
He said, admit how weak you are. Yes, I'm super weak. Like, that's all I ever wanted to be in this earth, on this earth, is like super weak. Like, that's all I do. Like, I don't protect anybody or help anybody, and I could never defend myself, and somebody would like run right over me. You know what I mean? Like, is that what you wanted to hear? So let me ask you, by me saying that, how did it make it any different? What I'm saying is, what now? So, like, if I downgrade myself and I be negative, what made it any different? It made you feel better, didn't it? You fed off the negativity. That's what I'm getting at. So, either way, it still didn't matter, though. What I'm getting at is nobody gave a fuck. Like, if I punched him in the mouth and knocked him out, or I got punched, and then what? Is what I'm saying. Like, you still got to pay your bills. You still go to work and they take your taxes. Are you still dead broke behind the screen? So everything you just mentioned didn't even matter. That's how you know I'm doing the shit for views. I'm doing the shit to get people to watch. I tell stories and tell about my life and say things because that's what they want to hear and they want to watch. There's a reason I'm doing this. It ain't to look tough or look cool or look good or look big or none of that. I tell them all the time, I'm fucking 5'9" and 160 pounds. But don't be mad because I'll beat half your asses. Come on. But like, for me to think I'm just the biggest, toughest guy, no, I'm not. I'm just a solid guy, man. I'm not gonna let nobody truck over me. I don't give a damn what's going on. I mean, you can think what you want. If you think I'm pussy, good. I'm not here to prove to you that I'm not. You get what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, even if I was, then what? It didn't even matter, right? Like, it wouldn't matter. Like, you still gotta pay your bills, right? You still go to work, right? I still pay my bills. They still chump me and make me go to work and take all my money from me. You know what I mean? From taxes. Like, nothing changed. So you're talking about shit that don't matter. I do this for views and to get people to watch and stuff like that. But like, for me to try to prove to you that I'm the toughest or the roughest, I don't care. I just tell y'all stories and you take it how you want to take it. And then you think, oh, he's tough. He's this, he's that. Hey, listen, I've been through some rough situations. I sit there and say it, and then y'all are like, oh, he's lying. He's this, he's that. Well, listen, all I do is give you me. I can't help that that's the image or the perception that you took off of me talking. But when have you ever once, heard me mention anything about gangster or this or that? No, that's just shit that they say about me. Oh, he thinks he's tough. Oh, he thinks he's this. Listen, every man should be like me. I haven't done anything that any other man shouldn't do. We're grown men out here. We move like grown men. Like, we're being soft pussies all the time. Like, go work on a car. Fucking take your shoes off and fucking walk through the gravel, bitch. Quit being a fucking pussy all the time. Like, that's what's wrong with the world today. They're so big on trying to fucking right feminism in men that it's ridiculous. Like, they're literally out here trying to push the world as feminine at this point. Like, listen, we got enough feminine in the world. Girls rule the world. I don't know if y'all know, but women rule the world. They're the only ones that can produce, and they outnumber us by far. I don't know if y'all did the research, but women outnumber men big time in the world. There's way more women than there is men. Not to mention they reproduce. So it's like, I don't know, man. I just got to quit, explaining myself to these people because they don't even understand where I'm coming from half the time. I swear to God they don't, because they're not from the same type of situation, or they might have lived a different way, so they're not understanding what I'm talking about. I believe that. I really do. I really do. They see the way I talk and the way I act, and they think, oh, he's slow, stupid, dumb, country, hillbilly, redneck, whatever they think. And I'm thinking, damn, like, I think we're just two different people right here. But yeah, it's kind of crazy though, some of the comments they say. Like, I never wanted to be on here and be that guy that like tries to act tough. That's why I was kind of getting on here earlier. That's not really why, but why I was telling the people I don't want to be a negative guy and like be ruthless to people and shit. Just like I don't want that image out there. Like you seen, like I was about to hop out on somebody the other day, and then I felt real stupid about it. You get what I mean? And I'm like, bro, I don't want that image out there like I'm that type of guy. And that's kind of crazy. It's like, but that's what they take. I guess I can't say some of the stuff that I've did, or I can't tell them about my past or anything like that, because they immediately jump to he's trying to be this or try to be hard and trying. And it's like, no, bro, I actually don't want to be that, because I'm knowing that there's so many people out here that'll fuck my ass up. And do you know how many broke people are in this world? Do you know how many people are broke and don't have shit in this world? I'm gonna tell you this, it's probably 3/4. There is way more people broke than there is that had money. And that goes for the world. Africa, I don't care where you're at. So what I'm saying is, I'm knowing a broke, scared motherfucker will take you out of here quick. And I'm not oblivious. Like, people aren't doing good in this world, and life is hard. And I come from that. Like, so I'm knowing. So I understand that there is people that will take you out. There is people that are on their way to prison for 20 now and on the run, and like looking to fucking run into you. You know what I'm saying? I know that. I know that, like I just told you, there is people that is on the run right now from the cops that know when they get caught, they're doing 30 years. I know these people personally. Like, I don't think that, like, they know their life's gone already. Like, they're looking for somebody like me. Like, they will take me out. Like, trust me, I come from a different situation. Like, when I say I'm in the trenches, I'm in the real trenches. The real, real bad trenches. You heard them fighting on the street last night out there. On the street behind me, lighting off fireworks, fighting and shit. It's like it's always some dumbass shit around here. And, yeah, so it's like I just be telling them the real. Like, come on over here to Kentucky and see how we're living, man. We fucking eat with our hands and we don't wear shoes, man. We're rough. That's just what it is. You know, they call us hillbillies and they call us rednecks for a reason. It ain't because they think we're country or we're stupid or we're dumb. No, it's because we're fucking nuts and retarded, and they fucking know that. There's a reason why motherfuckers say hillbillies and cowboys and rednecks and hoogies and shit like that. No, it's because they know we ain't all the way fucking there. We're from fucking Kentucky. They say, oh, inbreds and this. Yeah, no, what they mean when they say redneck and hillbilly is they mean fucking ruthless, crazy, real grown men. Like, we'll go work on the car or paint the house or fix the roof or cut the grass. Like, we're not sitting inside playing video games. We're not sitting inside watching a football game. You get what I mean? That's what we don't do in Kentucky. There's a reason why we just got our first pro football team this year. There is a reason why the first time in history we just now got our first pro football team this year. We don't give a fuck about that shit. What? We're trying to go hunting and fishing. We got our guns and shit. Like, we got a four-wheeler and a dirt bike. We're ripping through the fucking city with big skyscrapers, and we're on a dirt bike hitting wheelies and shit. We don't give a fuck about playing a video game. We don't give a shit about Trump or the government. We don't give a fucking piss about the goddamn police or any authority. And all we do is live life. We have fun, and we're real people with real situations, and we have fun. It ain't what everybody thinks it is. Like, y'all are scared to death to hop on y'all's four-wheeler. Like, we ride them through the streets and pop wheelies, and when the police hit the lights, we hit the alley, and then they turn them off and don't chase us. It is what it is. Like, we do all types of shit, too. We have fun down here. We go fishing and hunting, and, you know, we ride boats, and we got all types of stuff down here. They got motorcycles and fucking all types of stuff to do down here. It's really a good city. You know, a lot of times they think they get a lot of stereotypes and they hear a lot of stereotypes and they look at people a certain way. They don't know who they're dealing with down there. Like, these are some of the most thoroughest stand-up people you ever meet that are coming from poverty. Like, these people are really hungry down here in Kentucky. What I'm saying is, in eastern Kentucky, they're starving kids everywhere. They live in a holler. You know what I mean? The closest store is 30 miles away from them. You get what I mean? Starvation be real deal in Kentucky. I mean that. And, like, I'm big on that because, like, I was hungry as a kid. And, like, I know how it feels to toss and turn and not be able to sleep because you're so hungry and be looking 120 pounds, but you ain't doing no drugs. You just ain't eating because there ain't always a meal there. Eating one time a day. Like, bro, I'm telling you right now, it's real deal around here. is poverty. Like, they be in these country towns and stuff, and they be population of 2,000 with 3 cops there, and nobody's gonna help you. And like, there be kids that were born into it, so they don't have a say so. So it's almost like a Africa type situation or something in some of the places down here, because they're in such rural areas and there's nobody out there to help them, and everybody forgets about them because they're not thinking about these small people that are in these towns. But I'm telling you right now, it's rough down here, man. If you're in the city, listen, I always say I'm from the trenches, but I was blessed to be from the city because I'm in the city. I'm around all the buildings, around all the neighborhoods, and I'm around all the stores, and I'm around all the people. But like, some of these people are from these small country towns that got these real bad accents and shit, and they struggled harder than, you know, the average person that's from the neighborhood. Or your average black person that says he had it super rough, but like had parents and stuff, but it was just because he was black, when honestly he knows that that's not true. Like, everybody has a fair chance in this world, no matter what your color is. If you do the right thing and you go to school, you will become something. It don't matter if you're black or anything. Eventually you got to leave that alone. Like, for one, it sounds weak when you're saying that the white man did this or the white man did that, or stopped you from doing this or stopped you from doing that, because at the end of the day, how would you ever let somebody that's a different color or a race try to stop you from doing anything? So it's almost retarded that a motherfucker would even say that, and we'll leave that alone. But yeah, I hear that a lot. I've been seeing a lot of racism all over the internet against white people and shit over that guy stabbing, and I'm just like, dang. And it really woke me up and showed me how many black people are really racist against white people, and it's damn near all of them. They all got something slick to say about somebody that's white or something. I promise you they do. And I'm that one, man. I'm honky to whatever. Like, I'm going to stand on that. You hear me? So, and I've never been a racist guy. I grew up in the trenches of the trenches. I mean that. Like, the worst of the hoods. Like, the worst neighborhood in Louisville I'm from. So it's like, they could never say anything about me. But what I've noticed is like, I lost a lot of faith in, thinking that stuff was dead. I really did. I lost a lot of it because I seen on the internet, bruh, that even some of my own people that I grew up with that were black were saying stuff about. And I'm like, oh, okay. Y'all want to open this door, huh? I'm gonna go ahead and tighten up my belt. Because I put belt to ass out here for shit like that, because I've never been that type of guy. I've never been that type of guy, because, like, it doesn't matter who you are. I've always grew up around people that, hell, my school had about 100 to 200 white people in it out of 900 kids and 800 kids. So I know all about it. Like, I'm from the trenches. But what I'm saying is I had faith there for a while, like, that people weren't, as much like that anymore. Like, I grew up with a lot of black people and never heard them really be racist or nothing. You know what I mean? So, and now I'm seeing that when you got the internet involved and people aren't face to face, I see a lot of comments that let me down. I ain't gonna lie. And it got to me. I got on there. I fucking got a strike on my Facebook. I'm verified on Facebook. I got the blue check mark on Facebook. I got a strike now over saying some shit to somebody that was black, that was saying some old racist ass shit. They fucking buckled my ass. That's what's crazy though, is like, me being a white guy, for what he was saying was super racist, and I'm not gonna go report him, but he definitely went straight and reported my comment, because you gotta understand that what I said, it cut through him. And then not only that, is all the people that's from my city, we all follow the same pages and stuff like that, so everybody's seen what I said, and it wasn't anything even racist, like as far as like anything that had to do with him being black, but he was being racist towards the white man, and that's crazy, man. I really thought that, in today's society that, that was behind us, and they didn't really think like that about white people, but it did assure me that that's what it is, and that every one of them do, is almost like that, to where you got to understand that, at the end of the day, it's only right for them, because that's just, you're supposed to be all for your kind, but you're not supposed to hate somebody else or feel like somebody else is the reason why you're down bad in life. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, I got a strike on Facebook. I handled them rough, I ain't gonna lie. I seen a whole lot of clear comments and a bunch of stupid shit, and instead of saying white people, they were saying YT, so it'd be like white, like I don't know how, but yeah, they were saying all types of shit. Every one of them was saying like usual suspects and all this shit, right? And I'm thinking, what? Usual suspects? I was thinking that was kind of crazy, you know? Like, yeah, we probably are the usual suspects though, because what? There's more white people than any other race in this world, but so we probably are the usual suspects. I ain't gonna lie. They say that about us with stealing and shit. Yeah, they do, and they should, yeah. Which, yeah, don't get me wrong, it goes both ways. I'm not gonna sit here and play the, it does go both ways. The white people, there's white people, the same way. It really does. That's something that eats me alive. Like, that's something I won't deal with. That's something that I will punch you straight off for. Like, if somebody calls me a honky or a hoochie or something and they're black, it's over. Like, we're gonna see about it. Because I'm not going to ever, like, listen, one thing about me is I'm from the trenches, and one thing that ain't in my vocabulary, even though it sounds cool, and that's what all the white boys do because they think they got to say it to be cool. I don't say the N-word or not even, like, just in a term of, like, you're my homie. For what? I don't got to say it. It's not in my vocabulary. It don't even matter. And that's how you know I'm a different kind and a different breed just off that alone. Because how many of them do you see that get on here and say that because they think they got to sound cool or look, you know what I mean? And it never got to me. You knew I was a different breed just off that. You knew I was a different breed when I got on here, and you ain't never heard me say that or put that in my slang and didn't have to. I'm from Kentucky. You hear me? We don't really care about all of that shit, right? So, like, we're not going around. Like, what I'm saying is the white boys down here, like, you don't hear them saying it too much. Like, when I went to Miami and I went to other places, they were saying it left and right, like, white kids and their shorts were up to here. And their shorts were up to here. And they were swimming in the ocean. And I'm thinking, damn, bro, if they was to go to my city and do that shit, somebody would check them out. I mean that, like, because what's different about down here is the black people that live down here, they're solid. And they stand on what they believe in. So it's not like, how you got a bunch of talking and you'll have a bunch of them that's mad. No, sir. Like, you'll have a bunch of black bikers down here that pull up on motorcycles and fuck your ass up. They ain't gonna do no talking. Like, there ain't no, like, you just said it and was being cool. Like, they're gonna check you out for that and be like, what? Like, no, you can't do that. If I was to say it, nothing would happen. They wouldn't care. I'm from the trenches, but I'm telling you, I still don't say it. I got the past though, for sure. Like, my whole family. You know what I mean? I'm raised up, but like, I was going to my black friend's house and their black mothers were helping me and letting me eat with them and stuff because they knew I was poor. Like, so, yeah, nah, they respected me out there, man. I come from the dirt up the dirt. Like, that's why I always tell people, like, shit, my black friends had it all better than me. All my black friends had it way better than I did. Every one of them. Their moms, man, black mothers will show out for their kids. But one thing about it is, my buddy Keith, he's black, right? But his mom was always hard on him, and I always felt bad for him because she would kick him out and shit. And I'd let him come stay with me, and like, he was just a mama's boy and loved her, but she was just vicious on him, She was one of them ones, motherfucker, get the fuck out of my house. Like, one day she came home from work, and all of us was in the crib, and it was over with. It smelled like weed. Y'all motherfuckers is smoking in my house. Oh, hell no. Get your motherfucking ass out of all that shit. And the next thing you know, so I'm halfway out the door by the time she's even out the kitchen. You know what I mean? It's the kitchen, then the living room, then the front door. Like, she's coming through the kitchen. Oh, hell no, motherfuckers. Y'all think y'all are just gonna sit in here and not work and smoke in my house all fucking day? Get the fuck out. Oh, she was going crazy. And then next thing you know, so it was me and then my other two homies went out, and then here comes Keith. Bruh, she fucking kicked him in his back. boom, as he was going out the door and damn near killed him. I'm not even playing. He fell flat on his face and everything. I felt so bad for him. And he was damn near ready to cry. His eyes was watering up and shit. And he was one of the tougher guys, you know what I mean? Like, he was one of the guys that, you know, nobody messed with and shit. And they all knew he could box real good, so... And yeah, that killed me though. I was like, damn, she was vicious on him, man. She'd kick him out. And what was crazy is he had older brothers that were adults that were like 23 and 24, and she let them live with her, but she wouldn't let Keith live with her, and he was only 15 and 16. Like, she'd let him stay 2-3 months, and he'd end up doing something she didn't like, eat some food or something out, and it'd be over. She'd kick him out for, then, you know, 6, 7, 8 months, maybe even a year. She'd feel bad. They'd end up reconciling, whatever, you know. She'd still look out for him and meet him in the neighborhood and give him food or whatever and stuff like that, but wouldn't let him in the house. And I thought that was kind of crazy. I'm like, damn. But yeah, black mothers, man, they don't play, man. She's fucking... I knew to get out of the house. I was out of the house before she even got to the kitchen. But yeah, long story short, fucking all my friends had it better than me, man. I had it the worst. But then what was crazy is when I changed my life around and actually started doing the right thing and going to work, everybody couldn't believe it. And they were like, what the fuck? Like, how do you do that? Like, you must be back selling drugs or something. Like, what's going on? I was pulling up in a 2024 brand new Mustang, all white with black rims and black tint on the windows. It had fucking flashing lights in all the floorboards where I done put up lights that like goes in sync with the music when you play. So now the floorboards were all lighting up rainbow. I had the red stars in the ceiling. Bro, it was one of the dopest cars I ever had. As soon as you open the door, the Mustang symbol illuminated on the ground this big. It didn't come like that either. I put that on there. I bought it off the internet and put it on my doors. I had that motherfucker clean. I'd hop out of gas stations and open the door and all you see is a big ass Mustang symbol on the ground. Like this fucking big. Just a Mustang. I was like, damn, I had that thing so clean. I missed that car. It was fast too. I would throw it in sport and shit on anybody. Plus, what was crazy is it was only a V6, and I was racing with V8s and Hemis and shit, and was dusting them off the line. They'd get me in the long run, of course, but I was smoking them off the line every time. In a V6. They said Jordan's the valet. What happened to that Mustang? I ended up getting into a wreck, and they ended up paying it off for me. But yeah, man, I wrecked, and they ended up, I owed 30 something. I was making payments on it. Ended up owing like 30 something thousand. They ended up paying all that off. That's why I pay $450 for insurance a month on one car right now, because they ended up paying fucking $38,000 off on insurance. Best believe I had gap insurance and everything, so they covered the full cost. So I was high and wrecked it. Yeah, I was definitely high. Actually, it was a 2023 Mustang. Is what it was. Because it was like 4 years ago or 3 years ago or something. So yeah, I think it was 2023. It was the newest one that it just came out and shit, pretty much V6 wise, or it was like a year younger. But yeah, I won't do no car payments. I also had a Charger, a Dodge Charger 5.7 Hemi, and it had the police chip in it. The police interceptor had it all. That motherfucker would do 150. Carbon fiber hood on it, had the roof scoop on. You ain't never seen a Charger with the roof scoops that go up. My Charger that I had was the only one in the city with the roof scoops that weren't like down in the hood. You get what I'm saying? Where it goes like this. I put them myself, and fucking they went up like up and then out. Usually on the Chargers, any of them, Hemis, any of them, it's like the hood, but the intake goes like this in the hood, so it's pushed down. You know, it doesn't go up like a muscle car. That's how muscle cars used to be. That's how Mustangs and shit used to be. And yeah, I had that motherfucker nice. He said illegal modifications. Yeah, it was, but it didn't matter. I had the roof scoop. It keeps your engine cooler, so you're able to get more power, and you know it's able to just the cooler your engine will run while it's running. Is pretty good. You want your shit to run cool. This guy's a retard. He just said Mustangs aren't muscle cars. Oh my God, I'm not even finna argue with this dude. Go look up a Mustang from 40 years ago and go look what it looks like, and then tell me that a Mustang's not a muscle car again. Are you stupid? Now, just because it's 2026 and they've remodified them and did a bunch of dumb shit and make them look more newer and foreign, Mustang was definitely a muscle car. Like, what? Like, but yeah, it's all good, man. Yup, I had it nice decked out. I added all that stuff myself. I gotta go get this smoke, babe. Like, I need to go to Preston real quick. And he's got those edibles too. We've been having 14 people on here the whole time, bro. That shit is crazy. It was even up to 18 and 20 at one time. Did you get a storm last night? I think it like rained for a second. But yeah, no, not a bad one or nothing. Jordan doesn't have a car yet. I have a moped and a car. They said broke uncle was racist. Yeah, no. I'm far from racist, brother. All that shit don't mean nothing to somebody like me. You know what I mean? We don't care about that. I love everybody, brother. You did get a lot of wind, and you're in Massachusetts too. Yeah, she's up there, man. I'd like to go to Massachusetts though and see what it was like one time. That's like up there with the small states and stuff, Maine and all that. They said Jordan the moped biker. Brother, if I wanted a motorcycle, I would have already had a motorcycle. I just don't want to die on a motorcycle, so like that's it. I don't feel like wrecking. I've already wrecked 2 mopeds. Fucking wasn't my fault. Motherfuckers hit me basically. So yeah, no. I could have bought a motorcycle a long time ago, brother. You're late as fuck on that. But yeah, well, I got in a wreck on a moped and slid all the way down the street through the intersection. Somebody ran a red light while it was raining, and I hit the front brake and fucked up. I shouldn't have hit the front one. I should have hit the back one, but I got scared because I didn't think they were gonna run the light. So as soon as they ran it, I hurried up and hit the front one, and it slid right out from under me. And yep, and I was on a stolen moped, so I got receiving stolen property under 10,000. They waxed me too. It should have been over 5,000 or something like that. They tried to hit me with the max and gave me theft by unlawful taking under 10,000 and also receiving stolen property. Like they tried to smoke me over a moped under 10,000. What? It should have been over 500 or over 1,000 or something like that. Like they tried to smoke me and intensify the charge over a moped. He said, "Why'd you steal a moped?" I didn't even steal the moped. I bought it off somebody for $100. Bought it off somebody and I didn't know it was stolen, and then I wrecked. Yup, and I tried to take off, but somebody seen me wreck, and the cops were right there in 2 minutes, and they got me. But I was bleeding and all types of shit everywhere, so it was like, yeah, it was over. They actually didn't take me to jail and sent me off with a ticket because I refused to go to the hospital. And then they brought their sergeant there, and their sergeant was like, we can't take him into the jail like that. I had blood everywhere, all right here. My face was scratched up. I was bleeding, and I refused medical treatment. And I'm so glad that I did that because that's the only thing that kept me out of jail. Because if I'd have went to the hospital, they would have waited, and then they would have took me to jail after I would have got the cleaned up and wrapped up. So thank God that I refused medical treatment and was like, no, I'm good. I don't need any, I'm smooth. And then they were like, well, we can't take, I heard them whispering, like, we can't take him to jail like that. The sergeant won't say we can't, they won't accept him in there. And he said that, he refused medical treatment. So it's like, we got to give him a ticket and let him go. They won't take him down there. And they're like, what? They're not going to take him. And they're like, yeah, he said he's bleeding and stuff, like they're not going to be able to book him in like that. And I got away with that. I mean, I didn't get away with it. I had to go to court, but I didn't go to jail that day. I should have went to jail. But I was all fucked up and shit, and they let me go, and I refused that ambulance, and that was love. If I'd have went, man, they would have followed me right there and waited for me. No, I wasn't on probation. That was when I was younger, though. That happened when I was young. I don't do stupid shit no more. I stay out of trouble and stay out of jail and go to work and pay my taxes, and I do the right thing anymore. I don't do dumb shit. I don't steal or anything. They said Jordan has no car. That's why his girlfriend drives him. False. I drive my car every single day. I'm getting ready to drive it here in just a second. They said, be careful. My crypto went down after messing with him. You know why your crypto went down, brother? Because you kept boasting about it and you weren't being silent about it. And you were sending me screenshots and acting like you had more than what you did. And then now look at you. That's what happens, man. Same shit happened to me. I had to get right real quick. But yeah, I came back up. The thing about you is you just stayed down forever because you're trying to get rich off crypto and it's never going to happen. That's why they fluctuate the markets and say things and do things so you lose money. Trust me, you're never going to get rich off the crypto. Only way you get rich and make a living off crypto is if you have millions to put in it, at least, 100,000. You got to put real money into crypto if you think that you're never going to work and just live off crypto. It's not going to happen. I promise you it's not. You're going to be in for a rude awakening when you hit 100 and 200,000 and one day you wake up and that bitch is at 20 bands. You're in for a rude awakening. He said, I'm down 200K. I guarantee it off of what Trump was saying. Trump fluctuated the market by talking about all that shit. And just like he did when Tesla shot up 75% when he brought Elon Musk on that fucking TV and then, had him talking. And there for a minute, they ended up getting into a fallout or whatever. And that's why they don't talk. But yeah, Tesla stock shot through the roof just off Trump mentioning Tesla, just off Trump having a Tesla at the White House to transport him, around or whatever. And they put it all over the news and like shot up Tesla stocks fucking millions. Like they fluctuate them stocks just by mentioning things. But no, it's crazy because, like, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. It probably ain't your karma or nothing. You just already had that coming for some other shit. Sometimes you got to take real losses in order to gain it back and then know what not to do next time. Like, a lot of times you might be 5 years ahead than what you're really supposed to be. So God will take you back down. But in 5 more years, you'll be back at that times 5, and that's what he's taking you through. But for you to lose 200K, you might have needed that. Like, you might have been way too far ahead. He might have had a different plan, and you was headed down the wrong route, and he had to bring you back in order to keep you further on down the road. I'm telling you. Yeah, I've been set back many a times. I just got set back. But see, I don't have money in stocks, and all that dumbass shit right now. I got fucking cash money. So I took a loss. Your crypto don't matter, man. You'll fluctuate. It'll fluctuate. You'll go back up. But really the thing about it is people leave it sitting in there and don't know what to do with it, and they think it's just gonna build up forever. Like, bro, you gotta know when to pull that shit and then when to put more in it. Like, you don't just leave it sitting forever and ever and ever and just think it's going to keep going and going and going and you're going to win. It's going to go up and it's going to go down. Like, when it's up, pull that shit. And then whatever you made profit, put it up. And then put the first starting, bid, whatever you had. So say if you put 10,000 in there and you see that bitch go up to 35,000, or if you have 10,000 in there and you see it go up to 30,000, you need to take out that 20 and put it back and then put that 10 back, like, or figure out something, which I don't know if that's what you need to do. I'm not for sure. I don't really. But what I'm saying is, like, you need to do some shit like that or something. Like I don't know. Because, like, listen, I put money in the stocks as well. And what I did was let it sit in there and didn't touch it. And it fucked me. I lost it. Like, I didn't lose it all, but I ended up losing, like, fucking one third of the shit, And then I was, like, wondering. And then I went to go talking to some people and shit. And they were telling me how you got to know when to pull. And, like, you can't just leave it in there forever and think you're going to, because, like, you could lose everything before it's over with and be running off $50 trying to fluctuate $50 because it just dropped on you. So I was like, yeah, that makes sense, right? So, like, yeah, so if you put 10 in there and you made 30 and you see it's up to 30, pull 20 out and put the 10 back in, or, figure out something that you can do to fuck with it. Like, that's really what I did on this YouTube shit. I did everything I could to, like, try to finesse the system and go around things and reshared videos, and I was getting hella subscribers off of, like, other people's posts and shit. I was ripping them out, man. I was doing them dirty. At the end of the day, I found a loophole, and then they got mad at me. But, like, that loophole still gained me hella subscribers. I might not have got any watch hours off of it, but I still gained hella subs. Because, like, look, what I was doing is, you know how when you see all these famous streamers like IShowSpeed and Dean and Kai Cenat, and then you'll end up, like, they'll go live, and then, like, a day or two later, you'll see their clips and, like, their viral moments. Well, I was catching them as they were live. I was paying the subscription and watching the people while they go live or whatever. So as soon as they were going live, I was screen recording what they were doing and then posting it on my shorts and was getting hella views. Like, I think one clip I posted of IShowSpeed, I got like 21,000. And then another one I posted got like 18,000. And then another one like 12,000. And I gained probably 10 and 20 and 30 subs off each one of those. So I don't look at it like, oh, I had to delete all those videos. That sucks. But I really finessed the YouTube like a motherfucker. And then they ended up catching me and was like, you got to delete those if you want to get monetized. But it's all good. I still finessed. I still found the loophole. I don't give a fuck what they say. Like, who would have thought of that shit? Who would have thought of that shit? Like, honestly, who would have thought to go clip up the main streamers as they're doing it right then and there? Like, because nobody's doing that because they're, for one, not paying the fucking $5 to watch them. And then for two, they're not thinking about, like, bro, that was a real play right there. I'm not going to lie. If I did anything right, I did that one right. Like, I played that shit to a T. Like, yeah, I cheated or whatever, if that's what you want to call it. But it really ain't, because every social media platform is just people sharing other people's stuff. And it just circulates around the internet. Like, every day, everybody shares everybody's stuff. Like, if you shared something on your wall today, it wasn't yours, you didn't make it. If you posted a song or played a video or played a song or posted anything, it wasn't yours, you didn't make it, you just stole somebody. So it's like, bro, it's social media. That's what people do. It ain't stolen content. It's a bunch of people shit that gets circulated around through the same motherfuckers. It's just a million motherfuckers. So, it's new people. But yeah. But yeah, I really went in, man. I fucking finessed the system and was getting the famous people, clipping them up, and then putting them on my shorts, and I was gaining hella views off of them every time I would do it. And then I went to go apply for monetization, and YouTube was like, reused content. And then it said, go back and delete or edit reused content or any videos that ain't yours, and then reapply for monetization in 30 days. So now on July 4th, I can reapply for monetization. But yeah, this time around, I'm definitely gonna get it, and they know I'm gonna get it. They were happy as hell whenever they told me I wasn't getting monetized until I deleted those videos. They were like, "Yes, haha, he's never getting monetized. Now it's over. They already said he couldn't," and that wasn't the case at all. It just said go back. Like at this point, it doesn't even show me how many watch hours I have. It literally don't show me how many watch hours I got. I already know I'm at the threshold. Like you need 4,000 altogether for YouTube to start like paying you ad revenue and paying you. I'm at like at least 3,700 right now. So, and then 3,000 watch hours in order to activate the super chats and memberships and start making money off of your platform. And I'm already there. So that right there is what we're applying for on July 4th, which is no problem. We are going to be a paid partner of the paid partnership YouTube program. Come on. Believe that. They already said it. Basically, they just said I got to go back and clean up the channel and delete reused videos and, you know, content that I've shared more than once. Like I was taking videos, I'd share them, and then 3 months later, I'd try to share it again to see if it would, you know, come up, and they were like, no, you can't share the same videos. Reuse content, it's over. So yeah, I had to delete all that shit. I didn't realize that they were going to be so petty. But at this point, we're in there like swimwear, man. I'm telling you, we're hyped up about it. We're getting ready to get paid off this platform, and then I'm going to start up the other page that I'm about to start making. I'm getting ready to make another YouTube and get that one to monetization stage. So I'll have 2 accounts that are monetized. And that's what I kept telling these goofies. They sit on the internet all day and hate and play with motherfuckers and make 7 different accounts and come in from 10 different accounts saying negative shit. And it's like, bruh, why don't y'all take that knowledge and take that and put it into something productive and useful? Like, if you know how to make 20 fucking accounts with 20 different emails and you can fluctuate the numbers with bot views and shit like that, like, why aren't y'all building y'all's own page and trying to get motion and trying to go viral and trying to fucking get, you know, monetized? But it's probably because they can't and they know it and it's hard. And most people don't even want to try. They don't know where to start at. Like, they're just scared to death. But what I'm saying is like, yeah, these people will sit behind a screen all day long and come in from 10 different accounts that they've made that are fake bot accounts. It's like, put that energy and knowledge and wisdom into fucking building up a page or a channel and getting it to monetization. Like, I'm about to be working on my 2nd channel, getting it monetized. I swear I am. Watch. I don't care about the money like that from this. I know that there's no money to be made right this second unless it's super chats or memberships. I won't make enough content to really be making money that'll matter. I'll still get paid, but not much. But my breadwinners, super chats, memberships. But at this point, I'm going to have 2 accounts at monetization stage for sure. My 2nd channel is going to be me on either a dirt bike or a moped or anything, and I'm just going to be outside. That's going to be all outside content. Like, I'm going to get meta glasses. I'm going to ride through the city, show people my city, like, every day, day-to-day basis, just riding through the city, literally recording people and bums and junkies and just everything that's happening in the city and letting people see what my city's like in the real trenches without actually having to be there. You get what I mean? Because that's what they're interested in most. They want to see where I'm from and like what everything's about here and just everything. You know, they do their research. They look up stuff, you know, stuff about Louisville and things about Louisville. They do, I promise. And not to mention, I just made a playlist. If you want, go check out my playlist on YouTube. If you go click on my profile and then click on the playlist, you'll see a whole bunch of different videos of nothing but videos about Louisville, about Louisville's history, like Muhammad Ali, about the police department and how, you know, the police department's one of the most corrupt police departments in the United States. There's documentaries on that. There's documentaries on Fort Knox and like where Fort Knox is, which is the most secured military base in the world. In the world. And it's got all the gold. That's where they hold all of America's gold, in Fort Knox. And you got to think, I'm 45 minutes away from there, so that ain't nothing new to me. But yeah, we're right. You know, so I got the documentary on Fort Knox if you want to go in there, and there's 2 or 3 documentaries. And yeah, I'm 45 minutes away, where they store all of America's gold, and it's the most secure military base in the world. Yeah, you won't be able to step foot there. And what's crazy is you can drive down a road and see it, no problem. And they say it's the most secure in the world. They got sensors and shit where they can see when you're walking on the grass, all types of shit. Lasers that'll zap you, all types of shit. But yeah. So, and yep, we got all types. Oh yeah, we also got like the gang history and the beef history and the turf war. Just all the stuff about Louisville is in there. You can click on any video. It's all documentaries and real people from Louisville. And like it actually shows, like, it's one of them's called Louisville's Worst Neighborhoods. The other one's called like Louisville Crime Rate and Population. The other one is like Louisville's Gang Wars. And then another one is the Fort Knox, and there's 2 or 3 about Fort Knox and about the gold there, and the, you know, America's history on Fort Knox. And then there's also you know, documentaries about Muhammad Ali on there. You can see Muhammad Ali and shit. Like I'm making the channel a little bit better as we go right now. I'm adding more things to it. I'm getting ready to start doing long form videos as well. So I got a little bit better phone, a little bit better quality. Like, I'm getting ready to start posting the long form videos so I can really start getting paid and ad revenue and all that shit. And it's coming. But like I said, that next channel is going to be dope. I'm going to be cruising the city, giving them the real. We'll get that one monetized in no time. That one will get monetized way quicker than this one, because I'll just, you know, promote it on this channel as well as go live on it. So, you know, that one I'm sure will probably turn up in 4 or 5 months. I'll just have everybody from this one go follow that one. And I'll just mention it 100 times a day for 8 months, and then that's all it'll take. You know what I mean? Once you do something over and over and over and over, and you're in somebody's face every single day, and it's over and over and over and over, and you're mentioning the same thing over and over and over and over, they have no choice but to remember, and they have no choice but for you to be right there in their face and to know everything you say and remember it to a T. And then they'll be thinking about it even when you're not on live in their own personal life. You get what I mean? Because you have repeated this over and over and over and over and over, and they have watched you over and over and over. And that's why you hear me repeat myself so much and so much and so much, because it works. It works. They know who the All-American Thoroughbred is from me introducing myself 100 fucking times. What's going on? What's the word? You're tapping in live with the All-American Thoroughbred himself, Tooski Rooski. We're tapping in live from Louisville, Kentucky. We are in the building. You know what I mean? I told them that all the time. Introduce it. Let them know what it is. Like, there's a reason, man. You got to keep doing it and keep being in their face and stay consistent and persistent and keep going and make sure to repeat yourself and shit like that, and let them know, man. Let them hear you. And, like, you see what it does? You see what it does. It ain't hard, man. A little bit of effort, that's it. A little bit of effort, man. As much thousands that they've put into shit like this and bought PCs and monitors and headsets and cool lights in the background and music and studio equipment and fucking $1,000 iPhones and shit. And they see somebody like me coming through with a Galaxy that was on a piece of shit $100 Android phone before that, and made away and flexed on them and shitted on them. Like, look, there's one of them right there, like Fargus, for instance. Like, he really wants to do what I do so bad. Like, he really wants to be me so bad, it's unreal. Like, one day I caught him on live, and he had the whole setup. He had the PC, the headset, the little AI videos, the music playing. He was trying to play the newest game he could possibly play to get more viewers. It was like 2K 2026, basketball or something. Like, he was a real cornball. He was doing the most trying to turn up on that motherfucker. And there was 5 people that tapped in the whole video. And then that's when I really understood why these people are mad and what they hate about Well, I'd be mad too if I put in $2,300 into my PC setup and in my dream and fucking somebody with $100 Android fucking flexed on me like that. I'd be shitting. Oh, I'd be pissed. Leland kept it real with me the other day and was like, damn, man. He's like, I ain't gonna lie, I was happy for you when you got monetized, but he was like, I was hella jealous. And I was like, you know what? That was real as fuck that you admitted that. Because you just admitted what nobody else will admit. Because trust me, I've been jealous too about things on here and been like, damn, like, I had to do all types of work and they just hopped on here and barely did anything and, you know what I mean, made away and like, it's just probably because they're this or probably because they're that or you know what I mean? So I get that way too, but I'm never not happy for somebody because of so you know what I mean? Because I know what it feels like and I know how good it feels to be like doing it and it's actually working and people are tapping in and you're going up and you just keep going up and up and up. It's a good feeling and it gets addicting. So like I'm happy for people that other people can feel that feeling. So even though I might be jealous or be like, damn, that's fucked up. Like I put in way more work than they did. I'm still happy that they got to feel that feeling because I've had my time and I know I've been there, done that. So why would I be hating on them? You get what I mean? But that's how people are. Literally, that's how people are. I mean, they'll hate on you. If it's not them, they don't care. It ain't their car. Why would they give a fuck that you got a nice car? Ain't their channel. Why would they care that you got motion? Because they don't have it themselves. But it's probably something they want. It's probably something that they would love to do, but they don't want to put in the work for it. They don't want to start out and have two people watching them for 6 months laughing in their face. They're scared to start out because they don't want to look stupid or look lame or look dumb or look retarded or say something stupid or have people that knows them or dox their address or figure out who they are in real life. They're just so worried about the next thing going and the next person and what they're going to think. And it's like, you do realize they're going to die one day. And then you realize you're going to die one day and like nobody's ever even going to remember and you're not even going to think about this shit you're thinking about right now. Like just go live and live and put your presence on this motherfucker and etch yourself in history forever. Because like one day you won't be here. Fuck what them people think. Live and learn and let them know how you feel, man. And then when you're dead, they can look back on this and be like, damn, that was my uncle or that was my cousin or that was my brother. Like he was a stand-up guy. Like he was on live. He was getting motion. He was turning up. He was doing his thing. Like, you know, that's all they'll forever be able to say. Like as much as they're hating in the comments, if I died tomorrow, they'd love me forever and act like they knew me and were there for me. You get what I mean? All that negative shit they're saying now, they won't say if you died. It'd be a whole bunch of, oh yeah, he was solid. He was a good dude. I actually fucked with him and blah, blah, blah. We butted heads, but blah, blah, blah. And that's all it would be. So who gives a fuck, you know, when you're alive and you're moving, that these people are like, oh, he sounds gay or why does he talk like he's black or he thinks he's tough. Does he know that he's white? Like,
dude, that took me like
all that shit's not going to matter.
It took me like an hour to brush my hair, literally. Like that fucking $14 detangler sucked. And also your cigarettes were fucking $14.
Yeah, I know. I sent you the money.
Man, it fucking smells like gross. It was like scented.
What do you say? He's upset I'm spoon fed. He said I'm upset that he's spoon fed. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I'll be getting upset about it because I'm like, you're just a cornball. It's not really that I'm upset, I'm just knowing you're a goofy. You get what I mean? It's not because you're a spoon fed the reason you're a goofy. That's not really it. It's just like for you to come in here and be a negative person and you've had everything you've wanted your whole life, but you're still trying to down somebody else is crazy to me. And at that point, I have no respect for you. So it's not really that I'm mad or I hate you. I just don't respect you. You know what I mean? You haven't really struggled. You haven't really got it out the mud. Everything's been handed. You've had good parents and you're still treating people negative and trying to down other people that had it way worse than you. So yeah, no, I just don't respect you. That's all. Because I tell you what, if you're a good person and you try to help people, that's all it takes for me to like you. Just be a good dude. Like, if you're spoon fed, that's cool. If you're helping people and you help the poor and you go feed the homeless and shit, I'm all for that. I'm like, hell yeah, dude, I'll like you as a person. Like, because you're one of them ones that stood out and came back to help the poor. Like, when you got rich, you didn't just leave like the rest of them. And like, I love people that are like that. So I would, you know what I mean? I'm all for that. I love people that, you know, made a way and got rich and came back for us. Real talk. You know, that's why a lot of these rappers and stuff, when they go back to their hoods, they get a lot of love and stuff. Nobody really ever wants to kill them a lot of times. Even though a lot of rappers die in their own city, but it's like if you give back and you help people and you actually help your city, motherfuckers ain't trying to take you out like that, I promise. I got a moped that's nicer than your car, Cash Patel. Like, you keep coming in here as an FBI agent and shit. You're a fucking cornball, brother. Like, at this point in time, I have a headache. And I haven't smoked any weed in 2 days. Like, at this point, I haven't smoked any weed in 2 days, and I've only hit the vape. And, like, I'm not fucking with you right now. I don't know if y'all have noticed that or not, but I hit one joint, I think it was yesterday, and that's it, man. Like, I ain't been smoking or nothing, just chilling. Vibing like I'm alone in this bitch. DJ, turn it up, play my song in this bitch. Vibing like I'm alone in this bitch. Come on. Yes, DJ, turn it up, play my song in this bitch. Vibing like I'm alone in this bitch. Tit for tat, was I wrong for that shit? Tell me, is we too grown for this shit? He said, I wanna lock it in, baby, weighing my options. Getting drunk somewhere on an island. Tell me about it. Social anxiety I feel. And I done been this way for some years. I don't really get along with my peers. Everything that they do to me is weird. So, come on. And I see one. And I feel, keep it real. What's the deal? Be for real. Ready for. Did you know? Do you know? Do you know? Come on. He said, what's the deal? Keep it real. Be for real. Hey, that was hard though. You and me alone. We can be alone. I remember being 21 when my life had just begun. 22, many things to see and do. 23, looking forward to 24. Is it me or it ain't no love no more? 25, what a time to be alive. Am I getting old? Why do I feel tired? It's the same old things, the same old games. I said it's time for a change. Say it's time for a change. Some shit just ain't like me no more. Some shit don't excite me no more. This shit ain't like me no more. They don't like me no more. I had to get that out of me. That was one of the hardest songs. I swear to God. And what's crazy is, like, it wasn't even my singing voice. I just wanted to get that out of me right there. That was one of the hardest songs. Like, I need to go back and listen to that ASAP. I felt every word to that because they just really be on my shit and on my dick so bad. They don't like me no more. Good. Look, that's how you know I'm crazy though. Like, who keeps a stick on their back porch in case I gotta beat anybody? Like, just in case, like, I'm ever out, you know what I'm saying, and like can't get to the pistol or something. Like, bro, who does that though? Like, I picked it up out the yard and then I just put it on my rail right here beside my door. Like, that's how you know I'm nuts. Like, I picked out the biggest stick I could find and then put it on my porch in case I ever need it. Like, what the fuck? That motherfucker's solid, though. Walking around here like... I got little shit like that laying around everywhere. Knives and shit. Anywhere I'm at in the house, I could just grab something and just take your head off if you ever try to come get me. I might even grab these bitches right here and cut your ear off with that motherfucker or something. You get what I'm saying? Cut your fucking ear off if you come on my property on everything. And then when the cops come, I'm gonna tell them I blew it off. No, he came through my door, I shot it off. He said, no, he cut my ear off. Oh. I didn't cut his ear off, officer. Fucking blew it off. I didn't cut his ear off.
The Louisville Pride Festival's today, babe.
Oh, hell no.
Downtown on the waterfront.
Oh, hell no. I ain't going to that. I think one time, though, I
What if they
did.
got food trucks? I don't really care. Like,
Dude, if I go down there, somebody's going to see me that was on the live and be like, how in the fuck are you down here? They're going to hate me. No, I don't care. We can go down there. It don't matter to me. Go get a food truck and then leave. That's the only thing I'm doing. That's a fact. He said broke uncle is 1,000% not black. That's a fact. No, that's definitely a fact. But you should go look at my family tree. Then you should come back and, you know, say what you just said.
Yeah, dumb motherfucker.
Yeah, I got black people in my family. Like darker than you are black. With the same last name.
Literally, you could look him up on Facebook right now, couldn't you? Even though he died.
Right
You
now.
could still look him up, couldn't you?
And there's two of them that's still alive.
What's his name again?
Got dreads down to here. Like, you don't even know what you're talking about. And then my Uncle Chucky is completely black and bald. And that's my blood uncle. You know? And I never mention it. Never say anything about it on here. Isn't that crazy? You gotta see what you're dealing with. See, as much as people really think they know me on the YouTube, they don't know my personal life like that. They don't know who I am. They don't know who I be with. They don't know nothing. Wouldn't have never thought, huh? As much honky shit as I be on and my white shit that I be on, you would have never thought, would you? Yeah. My family's blacker than you are. Fuck you talking about? You thought you were black? No, I got blacker ones. Yup. One of them owns his own grass cutting business, doing good. He fucking cuts grass for like the Circle K's and shit all around Louisville. Yes, sir. He made a way, man. Started from fucking pushing a mower on foot to buying a truck to buying a trailer. And now look at him. He's fucking cutting every Circle K in the hood in Louisville. Fucking doing good. And got dreads down to here. And real dreads, too, because he got white people in his family. Come on. Come on. Say it again. Real dreads, because he's got white people in his family. Ain't no extensions. He's mixed. Them bitches down to here.
Hey, can you text that one guy with the edibles, the purple edibles? Or wait,
Yeah,
he's
that's
out of town too.
No, the one's out of town picking up. The other, his cousin's here though.
Well, whichever one's got the green ones, can you get those today, or you can't get those till tomorrow?
Not until tomorrow.
Well, I don't care. Can we get some of the purple ones then?
Yeah, we can get them.
I already sent you the money. Did you send it back that day or no?
No.
Okay, so you have $30 in there for my edibles.
I got more than that.
Yeah, I know. The 40 for the pen and the 30 for the edible.
Yeah, you already sent it. I'll pay for
Can
them.
you text
You
them
don't
the
owe me.
receipt so that we can get them? Because, like, I want some edibles today. It's Saturday. Please?
Yep. I'm about to text him right now and see. Let me see. Look, he texted me earlier and said, "What's up? What you doing? What you into?" And I was on live. Look at him saying,
Ooh. I like wish there was something going on today, but
and with
besides the Pride Festival.
yeah, there is a couple other things going on. I gotta look. I seen it the other day when I was at work looking. Hey man, send that shit through, bro. Don't start playing that dumbass shit. This is a brand new phone. I ain't about to play with you.
Mike Jones. And the Yin Yang twins. Damn, dude.
Back in this bitch with a lot more rich on my Papa Bear shit. Need hot porridge. Got a lot more shit than you could ever fathom. A big head bitch wouldn't even imagine the shit that I've done. Most doers never done. Come on, you bitch who you better run. I don't run from shit. I'll still beat your ass like a fucking drumstick. Wheezy baby, make the ladies come quick. The money can't fit in that pocket, but I bet that gun fit. And I'm so unfit, cause all I eat is rappers, and these rappers ain't shit. I like my fast food faster. Bro, Lil Wayne was one of the hardest rappers there ever was. I don't fuck with nobody. Look, he said, I got it all. Where you at? I'm ready now, bruh. Come on, bro. Bet. We're in there like swimwear.
Everything's gonna be fucking queer this month.
They
This
said
is
your
Pride
little
month.
shaky hands. What you talking about? I was sending a text message, so I'm typing. So yeah, it probably is shaky. Goofy. I'm not shaking. I'm sending a text message through, bro. What are y'all thought I was just looking at the screen shaking? Bro, I'm making money right now. I ain't got time to fuck with y'all. Fucking
Everything's gonna be queer this month, this day, because it's Pride month.
yeah, it is, ain't it? Like that's bullshit, dude. Like I don't know why my birthday has to be in Pride month. Like, bro, they picked the worst month for me. Like, I'm the complete opposite. My birthday should have been in on Doomsday. I ain't gonna lie, my birthday should have been on Doomsday.
Oh.
Damn, she fucking shook the whole table. You said lay your hand out flat. You think I'm shaky, bro? I'm not shaky, brother. When you send a text message, yeah, the screen kind of shakes, right? Alright, you ready?
Yeah, I guess. We have to go get money out.
Yeah.
Does he have Zelle or anything?
Stay on here for a second. I'm not gonna bring the strap because I don't want to get an extra 10 if something went south. So Let me go ahead and leave that here while I make this run real quick. Damn. What'd they say, Papuski? They know that I be thugging on the live. And I get this chatter. Look, y'all, did y'all see my house address? Did y'all see my house address right there? No, y'all didn't see it. Hold on, let me turn the Wi-Fi off. Bet, turn the Wi-Fi off, run on this 5 jizzle real quick. Yeah, we gotta go up to one of those little shops, like one of those little tire shops. No. No. We're going to the bank. Chase, it's on the way.
Are you sure?
Oh, dude.
$10, so yeah, it's a lot. It's like $7, $8, so like all together to get money out if it's not a Chase.
But did y'all see how that worked though? My girl was like, "Yeah, can we get some edibles?" And then boom, you see how I am, man. Look, I'm trying to tell y'all it's Johnny Socket, man. That's all it ever was. I'm the plug's plug.
Hang on, I'm gonna stop real quick so you can look at this bubble. Because I just want you to look at it real quick.
I did, and it looks terrible. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's bad.
Like you hit a curb.
Fucking accidentally hit the curb when I was driving because I was fucking eating a sandwich and just like it went a little to the left. You fucking did.
Like, yeah, you fucked up your rim and shit
I
bad.
didn't. They said the rim wasn't fucked up. It's just the tire.
Yeah, well, you're lucky that it didn't mess up your alignment. Like, you need to watch what you're doing. You did that coming across the bridge the other day.
Yeah, but that wasn't even on purpose, on accident. That was on purpose. But, I mean, I didn't mean to hit the curb, but like that person was literally coming over into my lane, and if I hadn't done that, they would have probably hit me. And they did it on purpose. Now, which way do I go? Oh yeah, and I went to that one tire shop yesterday, the one that we always go to on that one road with all the tire shops in New Albany, you know?
Yeah.
And because the Valvoline person, they were like, they suggested that place, and I was like, yeah, I've been there before, they're good and they're cheap. So I went there, and they said they didn't have that tire size.
Yeah, it's hard to find.
And looked and said they didn't have my tire size. I was like, I don't know what size it is.
They probably
But
didn't,
I was
because
like, I can go out and look. And so he went out and looked. He was like, I'll do it. He said he went out there and looked, but I don't even know if he fucking went out there and looked. Because, like, I feel like he just said that because they were busy as fuck.
Yeah.
But it was only 12, or like, it was like 10 or something. It wasn't even like they were about to close or nothing.
It is hard to find your tire because your tire size is a lot of tire size. This is an average compact car, so there's way more of these. Stay in this lane right here. But you're going to be going east. So it's like you're going to your work almost.
Cincinnati, you mean? Cincinnati? That's the way to my work. Or is it 64?
64 east, not 71. You got to go east.
71 is the way to my work.
Yep. Get in your left lane once you go, or yo, just stay in this lane. That's right. Yep. Or no, yeah, you do got to get in the left one.
64 east.
Yep. He said, bro, stupid. No, they shut down all of our highways damn near for a fucking construction. They're redoing all of the overpasses, so now we have to go fucking 25 minutes out of the way everywhere we go just because of that.
Wait, why are we going this way if we're going towards Preston? Why wouldn't we have gone that way? This is nowhere near Preston.
Yes, it is, bro. The way you go, Trust me, I've did it every day. There's no other quicker way.
That's the highway. You fucking go downtown way to get there.
No, it would take you a million years with everybody going that way. I'm telling you, this is the quickest way, I promise. You'll see what I'm saying. We're gonna go right and cut off.
Dude, yesterday when I was getting my oil change, I could have got that shit for free. And I was a good person and fucking told them that they didn't charge me and they forgot. And I should have just fucking drove off when they were telling me to leave. And I was like, and I told the guy, I was like, I almost fucking left. But I was like, I did the right thing. He was like, I wouldn't blame you if you would have left. But I go there every single time and I didn't want to fucking like, you know, do it and then like.
You should have got a discount. They're whores, bro. They should have at least gave you employee
discount thing. But yeah, they should have gave me another one after they almost fucking let me go for goddamn free.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Like, you should have.
I should have left. I know I should have left.
But yeah, no, like, they should have at least been like, well, we'll at least give you an employee discount or something.
Right,
you know,
like,
you could have pulled off on a free rib right there. And was it?
I should have just. I mean, I could have just said I forgot. Like I thought I paid too. Like anything. Why didn't I fucking do that? Would have been $70. I would have saved right there on a free oil change.
Smoked them. I would have fucking skirted on them. Then they'd be like, sir.
But, like I fucking go there every single time to that one, and I was like, I can't. Like that's the only one I go to because it's like the closest and the fastest one. The other one's like takes forever. One in Jeffersonville because it's the only one.
Yeah. They said, where are you headed, man? We're headed to
Which exit?
get some money, make some money,
What
spend some money. Come on.
What exit is it, man?
It's gonna be it's not an exit. You'll be hopping on and going right after this next exit. I'll show you. I don't know what it's called because I don't take this way ever,
Just
but
pay attention because like I don't know where I'm going.
I am.
You're not. You're on the lot.
You can go around these slow ass people though.
No, I'm not going fast with this fucking tire the way it is.
Oh yeah.
Popping it, you know.
Yeah, no, we need to go get you another one. They said going to the dope man. Nah, my people don't sell that. You gotta go to the other people for that. I said it's Koski, Roski, Oski, Foski, Oski, Oski, They said
Wow, the alignment's actually pretty good. Look at this, babe. I've been having the hand off the wheel for like fucking. That's pretty good for this shit. Like I've never had an alignment fix on this thing.
yeah, that is good, isn't it?
Look, do it again with it. Straight.
I've seen that.
Look at this. Watch. It's pretty good. Look at that, dude. That's pretty good. It stayed on track for a while.
Yeah, it is
It's
good.
still going. Like usually it veers off. Now it is. Like it's kind of veering off with like.
Yeah, that's pretty good for
I think
this.
that helped. The tire bubble. I'm not even. I think it helped.
Yeah, it definitely did.
I think it did. Like it made it to where.
Turn it on the face one, like it is hot as fuck.
The face one.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me which one. I didn't miss it. That was Cannon Flame right there.
You didn't miss it. It'll be coming up next.
This was the way to my grandma's house. My grandma's old house. This hurts so bad. Just glad that lady that moved into her house was really nice. But then, I don't know.
I need to fix that, don't I, man? I ain't gonna lie, today I got hella watch hours. I had to. We've had 20 people in here the whole time I've been on live. Yep, you'll be taking this one.
This is just a water, so why didn't you say that? On a little faster so I know this is far.
It wasn't even that far. This is the quickest way. I'm telling you. There's no other.
Another interstate. I'm gonna get off on one of these exits.
You you skipped all the traffic in downtown plus all the red lights, and trust me, it would have took you 25 minutes alone getting through downtown on Saturday. We're already almost there. We're gonna go right on this exit and then stay right. Yeah, west.
64 west.
Yeah.
This way. Right?
Yes. And then this is gonna let us off right on. This is gonna let us off right on Preston. And so we didn't have to even go through traffic or anything. It'll let us right off right there.
Is this the way you go to work?
Yes.
It is?
Yeah, since the detour or whatever.
I thought it would have been the other way. That's what I was saying. Why don't you, I don't know. Why don't you go 264 west? Which I know it's...
Because it's longer and they got construction that way too, so traffic's been backed up. It takes 36 minutes. And this way's 25.
Oh, okay. What now?
Straight all the way down until we hit Preston, you'll see. And then we'll get off and we'll stop by the bank and all that right there. We won't even be going out the way at all. It's all like on the way. It works out perfect. We'll get off, hit the bank, then boom, the next stop is right down the road. I'm about to get this smoke though. I ain't smoked but one joint in 2 days, man. I need to smoke. You know, where I'm from, it's not legal here yet, so we still gotta get it illegally. Come on. Plus, I'm gonna grab up some of these edibles and I'm getting one of those pre-rolls. It's $120 altogether. I'm just gonna pull out the money out of my account, and you already sent. Yeah.
3 packs of edibles, and then 4
I'm getting
pins.
4 packs for it.
And we have to get 2 pins for Josh, so I'll send.
What? Oh fuck! I gotta text
We need
him.
2 more pins.
God damn it! Why didn't you tell me that?
I mean, what's the big deal? You're just.
Oh, I bet. We're in there now. I had to go ahead and put another order in and make it right real. He said he hadn't left yet, so that was good. You almost missed that. Like, you should have told me that.
Okay, I'm calling her to make sure it's only 2 that she wants.
I'm muted right now. Can y'all hear me? I ain't gonna lie. I've been on here for a stretch, bro. I got 2 hours and 42 minutes on the live, and the whole time I was holding like 20 people until the end of it. Now it's like averaging 7 to 10, but we were mangling shit though. I swear to God we was. I know I just got like 100 watch hours off this live alone. I swear I did. For sure. And I ain't smoked no weed in it or nothing. I've been hitting the vape, but you can't even see what it is when my hand's like this. So I'm not even gonna get age rated on this one. What up, Christy? I didn't even know if she was in here or not still. Damn, she's in here. What's the word? Yeah, and I've smoked 1 joint in 2 days. Like, that's crazy, because usually I'd be on edge for real, which I kind of was for a minute. I need my pod. And I've been out, so it's like, damn, thank God. He said he wasn't going to come back till Sunday. But I was like, fuck it, I'm going to just wait on him.
It's not Poplar Level Road, is it?
No.
Hey, he only wants 2 pins, right? Okay, because we're getting them today.
We're getting them right now, tell him.
What'd you say? He's what? Carter is teething?
Are they going to come?
Fiending.
Are they going to come pick him up today?
I don't know, Ray. I'll come tomorrow. I'll just give him to him tomorrow. Unless
You got to
he,
get
like,
off at this
wants
next
to
one. Get over to the right.
Get him today, but like I'm coming down there tomorrow.
Oh, no, wait, not behind all the traffic. You know what to do, like that, because you know how they are on this exit. You got to get off at this exit, but it's way up there.
So you're not gonna go to mom's tomorrow because it's Father's Day. I mean, it's the actual Father's Day.
Damn, that girl was on the side of the road pissing right there, though. Like, she didn't even
Well,
care.
if you don't, I'll drop it off or whatever.
That was retarded,
It
bro.
really don't matter, whatever you want to do. You can sell it to me, or do you have Zelle?
Yeah, go up a little bit more. You got to cut some people off because, like, they're tripping. Look at all these semis.
If you have
I should have whipped it. I'd have been in there like Ricky Racer.
That way.
All right, go ahead and
Yeah, that's fine. All right.
go ahead and get over right here, right here, right here.
All
Bad.
right. Love you.
Bad.
Bye.
Oh goddamn. She mangled that.
That's you, dude.
Good shit. All right, bad. Yup.
The only one's two.
How much they paying?
Didn't you say 50 each? That's what you said.
I forgot about that. I really ain't even. Yeah, I'm just doing them a favor, for real, for real. You know, it wasn't worth my time to even do it. Yes. It wasn't wasting my time. I mean, it wasn't worth my time, but I ain't going out of my way.
Way out of the way, babe. You could go the other way.
What are you talking about? This is
way
Preston,
faster.
right here. This is Preston. We're here. We're fucking
Oh,
6
don't
minutes
you
away.
work.
I got a text him.
Like, you could go the other way and it'd be way faster than this.
No, it wouldn't.
Right now.
I've been doing it every day, GPSing it. Takes forever. I usually go straight down Preston.
You could go 264 west and you could fucking get there in 45 minutes. Okay, which way?
Right.
That way?
Right.
Fair Expo?
Come on, man. You don't know where you're at right now?
No,
Go
I don't know
left.
where I'm at. What do you mean? Of course not. I told you I don't know the way at all. I'm not from around here, am I?
You've been in Louisville your whole life.
Doesn't matter. I'm not from this area. I'm not from this area. Which way? Left or right?
Left.
Definitely not from the shit part of the area.
Hell yeah, I'm just doing them a favor, really.
Yeah. You know, babe. You are.
What did they say? Jordan always got people giving him a hard time. Not a lot going on. It's a fact. Hell yeah. Damn, so okay, that's a bet. So yeah, 250.
So I owe you 80 plus the 70 I sent you is
250 altogether.
no,
So
I actually, yeah, I owe you 80 plus 70 is 150, so you'd only be paying 100 for whatever. You're what? It don't make any sense.
what you
You're
mean?
getting a half ounce? How much is that or whatever?
Like 60 or 50 or 60.
60 plus, yeah, okay, I guess that's right. You're not getting a half ounce. You're getting a half what? You're not getting no half ounce for $60. I know that.
Who?
You're
I
getting
get
a
deals.
fucking half quarter or something.
No, I get deals,
You're not
man.
getting no half ounce for $60.
Yes, I am. That's what I pay. Are you crazy? That's what I'm paying right now. Yes, I'm going to get it. Look, even my girl don't believe the prices. That was funny right there, man. And she's been with me. She knows my price. I don't know why she's doing that, but she didn't even believe the price. 60, goddamn, it goes for 100. Who you getting it from? Well, I mean, I'm Johnny Socket. I've been doing this years. I done moved this person fucking crazy.
Where's the bank?
It's like you gotta go straight. It's on up, way up.
Oh.
I should have took my car.
Why? Car's uncomfortable.
It's hot as fuck back here, and you got the air turned down for what?
Sorry.
Look, I'm in the trenches. We left the burner home, so I don't give a damn. You know they fucking on it, and we going ham. Hey, look at these motherfuckers right here.
We'll go back the way that I'm trying to show you how to get home, and we'll see if it's quicker.
Yeah, we'll fucking see.
Biatch.
Damn, should we stop by the store right here so we can get something to drink? Or no? It's fine. No, we'll just go to the bank.
I got this coffee at the other gas station.
We could get real coffee if you want it.
I already drink this now.
There go my homie right there. Look, damn. He looked terrible. Damn. Well, I ain't saying nothing to him.
Do you want to stop here?
No, we'll go on down to the bank. Go to the cops. Oh. Stretched them. I hate that your car don't have tint on the windows, though. That does suck. We should get your car tinted. It'd be like $120 for all of it.
Wow, my hair does feel really soft, though. But dude, it literally took an hour for me to burst this shit out.
She said, I know you're not getting a half ounce for 60. You're probably getting a half quarter or a quarter. Like, no, babe, I get the deals. Like it's $250 altogether, and you're getting 4 of them, 4 pins.
3 pins.
4 vape pins.
3.
Oh, 3, that's right, and I'm getting 1. That's right, so that's $160 right there on that, plus the edible $10 a piece. That's $200 right there. And it's only $250, so the half's $50. Look,
so
man.
Are we, like, who's gonna make the money for the bins, the tickets?
What'd you say?
$10 and $10, I guess. The money for the bins of Lindsay's.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. You can have it. It's $20. Oh yeah, I ain't tripping.
I am.
That's $20. You can have it.
No, I don't want it.
I was just doing them a favor. Their little money don't mean nothing to me. I swear it don't.
Why'd you say that price? I would have only told them 80.
Because I'm not doing nothing for free. They're going to at least pay for our gas. We're already taking a risk. We're already looking at 5 years picking up their shit for them. They got me fucked up. They're
doing it anyways for us.
They're going to give us something, or they ain't going to get nothing. Because like I ain't doing nothing for free. It's over with. I'm already looking at a risk just picking up their shit, and they don't got to do nothing but sit there. They better be glad.
I'm bringing it to her damn house. She was like, I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna be at mom's.
Be lucky
tomorrow.
they didn't get charged 60.
She's like, can you just drop it off? And I'm like, I guess. I mean, I'm already fucking picking it up. You want me to smoke it for you too?
Man,
Oh,
like,
damn.
let you borrow a lung.
I'm kidding, sister.
But yeah, you know, I'm just doing it because it's your family, and they ain't gotta go searching around and get something that's going.
This is the best one, so.
This is the best one she'll ever get in her
Literally,
life.
This is the best one, Josh.
Bro, I got them at work harassing me right now, trying to get me to pick them up something. I'm like, bro, if y'all.
Josh, it's not even for Lindsay, because Lindsay don't even hit the pin anymore. She quit because she said that it started giving her really, 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 really bad anxiety, and she said that she was like sweating and like cold sweats every day.
That's because they had some bullshit, something fake.
No, she told me that. Oh no, this is what she told me. Put it on mute for a second. I think I told you this. Since they did mushrooms, she said her anxiety has just gotten worse and worse and worse. Like, I think that she had a bad trip. I'm not kidding. And
Yeah,
like,
that's why I don't do
like,
those
fucked with her brain
mushrooms.
chemistry and shit, and like made her had really bad anxiety. So she quit doing the weed. She quit everything because it like changed. It made her have anxiety every time she would hit it. She said, and once she quit doing the weed, she went back to like she doesn't have the anxiety like that anymore, and she said she feels normal and better. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that
It was
is.
from those fucking.
I'm glad I don't do
It was from those
mushrooms.
mushrooms. She said that they took a bunch.
I
and
never
they were
have.
so
Have you
high.
tried them before? I ain't
Yes,
never.
and I didn't even like it really. Like, it was just weird.
I
Next
ain't
day I
never.
felt so weird, and I felt like I didn't have any emotions. It was awful.
Yeah, I'm smooth.
It kind of felt like Molly the next day, except when you do Molly and then you wake up the next day, you feel sad because it took all your happy chemicals, and you feel like super depressed and sad that day for like a few days actually after you do it.
Hey, I tried to tell y'all on the live though, like y'all be thinking I'm like scuttered and loaded, and then but like my eyes are always like this. Like I told y'all I ain't smoked with a joint in 2 days. It's just even when I'm sober, I look scuttered. Come on.
That's why I quit doing that stuff, because I would do it like every weekend, and it started like fucking with me, and it would make me like all depressed after I would do it, and it would just like start messing with your emotions really bad.
When was you doing them?
When I was like 20, like when I was living in my first apartment, we would do Molly all the time.
And just get
One
toasted.
time, like we had this keg party for my birthday. I think it was my 21st birthday, and I can't remember if I did it then, but like I was so drunk, I did a keg stand, and like it was crazy, dude. That was like the best party of my life. Like I always wanted to have a keg party my whole life, and I never could because I didn't have my own place. But then I got the apartment, and I was like, I'm having a keg party for my 21st. I don't care. And like I invited everybody from high school and shit, and like had this big party. And I was like, I do not care. This is so awesome. Like this is my dream. Like, I loved it so much. It was so fun. Dakota was there. Both of her brothers were there. I can't remember who else was there. Our neighbors that we always did Molly with.
They think I'm on the wrong path because I'm doing stuff like this, but you know, it's just like
they don't hear how we used to live. What do you mean?
Yeah, this ain't nothing, brother. This is what I gotta go get in order for me to not go get some other shit, you know?
Ooh, we should go there. The peddlers. Let's go to the peddler malls around here.
It's been so long since I've done any hard drugs or anything that, yeah, there is like a around
Let's go
here.
to that.
That my mind's already trained, brother. Like I don't have thoughts that I want to get high or anything like that. Like it doesn't sound appetizing. It sounds scary. If I think about that, like I think immediately like I'm gonna lose stuff and
some really good Mexican
things like
juice,
that.
I bet.
So
That's like real fruit juice right there.
yeah, we can stop by there. Them are good. I've been trying to stop by there, but the work people are always trying to go
real
home.
Fruit.
The bank will be on your left, but it's on up. It'll be a Chase Bank.
I know where you're talking about. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Is right.
Yup, and then let me text him and tell him real quick.
But feel how soft my hair is up here. Feel it. Oh my god, it's so soft, dude.
Bag. I just paid a bunch of money and lost a bunch of money and paid a ticket and paid bills and did all that shit. So I'm cutting corners right now in order for me. That's why I've only smoked one joint in 2 days. Because like I'll do that for like a month, and then after I do that, it's over with. I'm back where I was. I'm back up to, you know, where I'm at a comfortable space.
Feel my hair. It's so soft. Feel it right here. Feel right here.
Yeah, I feel.
Like, oh my gosh.
What'd you do with it?
It's so soft.
See, I like this bank because it's got 3 different ATMs. So even if there's a line, it shouldn't be that long. Of course, this cocksucker's gonna take the ATM. I hope it's fucking not working.
Why did he not
Go to that one, yeah, go. Yep.
But it's red.
It don't matter. He's an idiot. See if it's working first, and then you see it's green. He's just retarded.
Oh my god.
Go around. What?
Dude,
Why would you put it in park though if you
I
knew
was
it was?
about to reverse, and you told me to go around.
You can't be doing all that in the
I
bank.
was reversing, and you told me to go around, so I did.
Anyway, he was an idiot, but he knew something we didn't, obviously. So maybe I should think about what I say before I say it, huh?
See, that's why I
Now go left.
reverse.
It don't matter. It ain't no big deal, man. He's about to pull off.
What are they doing? Like, oh, why?
Look, they're trying to do the same shit that them other people did. That's crazy.
Oh my god. Support printing. Okay, good. It'll still.
Wait, hold on. What?
We can
In the
still get the
meantime,
money
you
out.
can.
So will it still? Like, I'm pretty sure we can still get money out. I think. Like, what do you think?
We need this bitch set.
Here. It just says support printing, so I think we can still get the money for it.
Them whores better give us some money, man. I'm about tired of playing with Chase, man. I swear I am. Here, I gotta get money out too. You didn't put your card in it though. Here, look, let me just hop out. Damn, I don't even know if I can.
Actually, I put it in the wrong tin. I gotta put it back in.
Of course you did. I had to slip through the door just to get out, bro. That shit's crazy. I gotta be a backseat driver. What are you talking about? She don't know where she's going. I should have just drove myself, but I'm on the loud. And we've been on here for 3 fucking hours, dude. I have been putting in that action, dude. It's like a movie at this point. I need that kick deal. I need that Twitch deal.
So you have to get out 170. You hear me?
How much?
I sent you the 70, so you're only paying 100. You have to get out 170.
How much do you got right there?
80, so that's 250. So you'll probably have to get out 180 because it only does 20.
Alright, hold on, y'all. I gotta. So, 170 is what you need, right?
Yes, you have to get out 180 because it only does.
My bad. The whole fucking video turned off.
You have it $10 if you want to just send me 10, so you don't have to get out 180 because we don't have to change anyways. So just do that. Get out 160.
Come on, bro. 160.
I'm making it easier for you.
Alright. Man, that was risky as shit right there, bro. Is anybody on us?
I'm looking at flea markets
Babe,
around here.
pull off, don't sit here.
I know, I'm just looking for flea markets real quick right here.
We got these good ones. You want some of these?
I guess we'll go back to that one peddler's mall that we saw. I'll just go that way where that Mexican drink was.
Alright, stop by one of the stores on the way out whenever you see one. I gotta get something to drink and some papers, rolling papers. And something to drink. I'm so goddamn thirsty. It's too hot out here. Then we could go to the peddler's place because I need to go there and see what they got. See if they got anything good. I love the peddler's malls. Y'all got me messed up. We be bargain shopping. I stay bargain shopping. That's the whole reason I fucking didn't get a $700 phone. I tried to get a new Galaxy and ended up getting the one that was second best to new. Just because I'm cheap.
In my account now.
Something didn't sit right with me spending $550 or $600 on a phone. I was like, just give me the $300 one, like whatever. I don't got like a bunch of money to be just blowing on a phone.
It'll be hard to get back out. I'll go to one that's up here somewhere. One on the right up here somewhere, right?
We get bags of shit, man. What?
Gas station, is there one on the right somewhere up here?
No. You passed it up.
Whatever, I'll go to one past this light. I know there's one up here somewhere. Did you see me fucking go through that light so fast? I killed
Look
it.
at that White Castle. I'm about to get us some food there. You want White
Try to
Castle?
turn
Are
right.
you hungry? I'm hungry. I need to eat something.
Not really, but if I don't really want White Castle. Can we go somewhere else? I hate White Castle. I don't really hate it. I'm just like, it's grossing me out right now.
Yeah, we can go wherever. I think you should have went right, really. I mean, right's better. Yeah, go right. This is expressway and nothing else.
I was going towards that peddler's mall up there, and there's a gas station on the left before it.
Where do you think there's a gas station at going left?
Because there was one.
Oh,
that
you're
we were
going
about
straight?
To go, yes, there was one we were about to go to that you told me to keep going.
Yeah, it's up there. Somewhere.
There it is. I know. I remember. There's a gas station before the peddler's mall.
Bro, this weed's got the whole car smelling, man. We got gas right now. I mean, gas. Look at that. How lime green that shit is. Look. Straight out of a dispensary. I'm telling you, my shit's gas.
There's an Outer Loop Peddler's Mall too. That's that way. Is that one any good? Remember that one? There's the Outer Loop Peddler's Mall that way. It said.
Yeah, I think so. They're all alright, I guess. But yeah, let me get up off here, man. I'm done with the live. I've been live for 30 hours. I appreciate y'all tapping in. We did our runs and had our fun. We're here now, man. It's over with. I'll go live maybe later and let y'all know what's going on. I appreciate the ones that tapped in, even though there's only one left. We ran the motion out completely, but it's all good. We're in the building. We're turned up. We're positive. We're feeling great. We're young, healthy, wealthy, stealthy. Come on. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Y'all have a blessed, safe weekend. Have fun. Let's